Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest installment of Patriots football. Tonight's going to be the DAR Patriots taking on the Fairview Aggies.
First game of regional play tonight. Fairview and DAR come in 1-1 on the year, both with opening losses followed by wins. Last week, first game of regional play for both teams, and they are almost set to kick as Fairview won the toss and deferred, so the Patriots will receive to start the game.
And we'll see if the Patriots can keep rolling off that strong performance last week. Defense on the first game against Westminster for the Patriots was a little rough.
Yeah.
Offense has shown pretty well throughout the season so far, but last game they really pulled it up, and we'll see if they can keep going.
Yeah, first week, Patriots lost 68-34 to Westminster. Last week, bounced back in their first home game, winning 49-12, so averaging just over 40 points a game. Fairview, on the other hand, took a defensive loss to West Point, 14-8 in week one, and then clobbered Hanceville last week, 41-6. So they're only allowing about 10 points per game in a small sample size. So we'll see how this high-powered Patriot offense fares against Fairview's stark defense. Referees huddled at the middle of the field, doing last preparations, now breaking. And the Aggies are just about set to kick and kick off week 3, game 3, game 1 of regional play.
Back to receive for the Patriots, we've got number 9, the DAR Patriots, T.J. Leonard. We've got Blake Tandy.
Short and fielded. And he turns up the right sideline, might have a seam and tripped up.
And I think that's Largent there. Yeah, Brady Largent with that return.
Yeah, he was tripped up around the 45. I thought he might have the edge and fell down around the 45.
Yeah, if he could have just got around one more person, his speed would have carried him all the way. Nobody could have caught him.
Yeah, would have had a big start to this football game. But instead, Stubblefield and company will take over at their own 45 in the game's first drive. Stubblefield takes a snap, pressure coming, looking left side and throwing, and incomplete, and a flag thrown.
Yep, that is pass interference, clearly.
Yeah, just got there a little bit early. Pass was intended for Leonard. Got a huge shot in the back. No chance to catch the ball, but the pass interference flag came out, and it'll be 15 yards to start the game for the Patriots. So they will march all the way down to the Aggie 40. And already in Fairview territory to start the game, 12 seconds in.
Yeah, this is more than ideal for the Patriots here. If they can get an opening drive and score, that would just be the perfect way to start off this
far
game.
side, screen pass to Leonard. He takes it upfield and swallowed up around the 35, gain of 5 for Leonard. So 2nd and 5, as we saw last week in the home opener, Patriots like to do a lot of screens, try to utilize their speed and get to the edges against these bigger teams. Stubblefield takes it and hands it off. Not much there.
Tyler Tarling's first carry of the game.
Be the first third down of the game for the Patriots in the early going. Fairview versus DAR on a beautiful night for football. Around 84 degrees at first kick. Settling down into the upper 70s as the sun goes down and we go along. Stubblefield takes the snap, fires right side, screen play to the big tight end, Josh Thrasher. He barrels his way forward for the first down. Right at the 30-yard line, and they will move the chains. I like that play call there.
Oh, yeah, Thrasher does exactly what he needs to do there. Just gets the yardage he needs. I mean, that big man, he doesn't have to run very fast. He can just run into you, run you over.
5 yards Throw it out to your big guy and let him go to work. So 1st and 10 from the 30.
That's Darling on the carry again.
Carry by Darling.
Picks up maybe 5 there.
Another 5-yard gain.
Play made 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 25.
And something you'll see from the Patriots, especially last week, was the diversity they can have in that running back slot. They had 3 different guys that they'll cycle through very quickly.
Homefield takes it and hands it off to one of those running backs. Darling on the carry. He works his way forward for a couple more yards.
Tackle made by Threadgill. Play made 1 yard. Brings up 3rd and 5 at the 24.
Yeah, a lot of different personnel for the Patriots. They like to sub in and out, try to keep those legs fresh, keep those bodies fresh, and keep that offense moving down the field. As they are getting ready for their 2nd 3rd down, they converted last time on 3rd and 5 by swinging it out to the big tight end, Josh Thrasher. Stonefield takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and fires to Leonard. High and incomplete. No flag this time. He was hit from behind again, similarly to the first play of the game that the Aggies were flagged on for pass interference, but not this time. As they say, he didn't hit him early.
Something looked a little strange about that ball. Alignment could have got his hand on or something. Something wasn't looking right in the way it was flying.
Yeah. So 4th and 5. Stubblefield looks to the sideline, gets the play. Patriots ready to go. Leonard in motion. Goes all the way to the right side. Stubblefield looking his way and throwing and caught for the 1st down.
And that's Darling again, the running back, coming in there. A little surprise play. And that's just exactly what the Patriots needed. Great play call there.
Big 4th down conversion. They used Leonard as a little bit of a disguise there as he ran all the way across the field. Got all 11 defenders looking at him. And Stubblefield zipped it to Darling for the 1st down. And now the Patriots are set up 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 13-yard line. Stonefield takes the snap. Handoff, no. He keeps it. He's looking for room and running out of it. And he's going to be tackled for a loss.
And just nothing Stubblefield could do there. He had the men on him way too fast.
Yeah.
Little miscue from the lineman there.
Not sure if that was a read option there or not, but either way, looks like they were going to be out of luck, as even if he would have handed it off to Darling, Darling didn't have much room either. So a lose-lose situation there. Results in a loss of about 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Leonard in motion again, coming all the way to the right side. Sutton alone to his left. He looks to Sutton, end zone. Caught! Touchdown DAR!
And Sutton goes up with a man in his face, and he comes down with the ball. A great play by Sutton there.
Yeah, Sutton by himself, one-on-one. Justin just threw it up to him, and Sutton utilized that vertical and made the catch with the defender all over him. And the Patriots take an early 6-0 lead. We'll see if they can tack on the extra point. Duval on to kick the extra point.
And a man breaks through the line there, but Duval still gets it. Great job by him.
So a perfect opening drive for the Patriots. 18-yard touchdown pass to Sutton. And Duval follows with an extra point, and DAR is up 7-0 with 8:08 to go in the first quarter.
I just can't stop thinking about Sutton going up and getting that ball. I really thought that pass wasn't likely to be intercepted because the defender wasn't looking that way, but at least broken up. He had his hands up, but Sutton somehow just goes over the top of him and grabs it.
Yeah, that was a great catch and a great way to end the drive for sure. It's basically a one-on-one, almost like jumping up for a rebound in a basketball game, and Sutton won that contest.
Number 6, Mason Black.
So the Patriots set to kick off to the Fairview Aggies for the first time. Game 1 of regional play for both teams. Patriots already leading 7-0 after the 3-minute and 52-second touchdown drive.
And here's where we'll get to see the Patriots defense for their first time. I think this defense is really going to be the key point to them winning this game.
Yeah, I would agree. Starts with special teams, too. You can't give up a big kick return as Duval boots it away. And a pretty good kick as long as it stays in bounds, and it will not. That rolls out of bounds, so the Aggies will start at the 35.
Kick looked really good going in there, but just unfortunately gets the wrong bounce.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, not the end of the world, especially in high school football when it's often hard to kick it far down the field, and you often see big returns. Maybe the 35-yard line is not the end of the world and not a terrible place to start for the Patriot defense.
Yeah, the Patriot special team defense has had a few close calls with run backs there, and I guess, you know, the 35 is safer than a run back.
Yeah, even last week against Douglas, we saw one big kick return that almost turned into a touchdown, did not. So he was stopped short at about the 11-yard line, but nonetheless, we're here in week 3 with DAR versus Fairview. Patriots leading 7-0. Fairview's first chance with the football. And they will start it with a run to the left side. Sweet play, and he is swallowed up.
Yeah, nothing going there.
Yeah, no gain on that play. Big tackle there by Leonard. So both sides of the ball for TJ.
Yeah, Leonard's just one of those outstanding players. You know, wherever you put TJ, he could probably do that.
Yeah, known for his offense, but huge tackle there. Big tackle. Brings up 2nd and 10. Fairview from the gun. Fake handoff this time, looking to throw. Screen pass, left side. Working his way forward. He's got the first down and is across midfield.
And I think Leonard finally gets him out of bounds around the Patriots' 48.
Yeah, that was about a 17-yard gain there on a little screen play. So the Patriots will need to shore up the edges as we move along. Easy first down there for the Aggies. The quarterback just threw it parallel to himself, and now he takes off with a run, and he's got the first down and more. Barreling his way forward as the quarterback with 2 straight big gains for the Aggies.
The last couple plays have been running a hurry-up offense, really catching the Patriots off guard. It looks like they weren't set for any of the last 2 plays.
Yeah. So the Aggies well into Patriot territory, trying to respond to the DAR opening touchdown. In the gun, looking left side, now right side. Here comes a blind side, and they get him. Big tackle. Huge tackle from behind by James Binkley. Sack, first sack of the game for the Patriots. As Martin never saw that coming.
Yep, he just lingered back there way too long. He should have known that was coming. He just couldn't see anything downfield.
Yeah. And he couldn't see the man coming either as he came from behind. So 6-yard loss, 2nd and 16, back at the 38. Couple guys in motion and flag thrown.
I think Binkley jumped there. Somebody jumped.
Offside.
Yeah, offside, so they'll give 5 of those 6 yards back, and it'll be 2nd and 11. So Binkley with a huge sack, but commits the offside. Aggies back up to the 33-yard line, 6:30 to go, first quarter. Patriots lead 7-0 off the opening drive touchdown. Handoff left side. Looking for space and tackled.
I think that's a gain of around 6 or 7 there. Patriots defense is just really struggling. The front is just getting pounded back, and that's just free yards for a running play.
Yeah, we will see Fairview's first 3rd down attempt here. And we'll see if the Patriots can come up with a big stop. 3rd and about 6. Handoff. Looking for room near the sticks.
Yeah, that's going to be close. I don't know if he quite got it.
We'll see. Chain's not moving yet. I think they're going to...
Yeah, that's about 1 yard. He needs about 1 yard there.
I think they're going to measure it. Yeah, they are. So officials timeout for measurement. Both teams will head to the sideline, and while they do that, we would like to thank New Hope Telephone Company for providing internet access that allows us to do these streams. So thank you to New Hope Telephone Company.
Still measuring here. That's just really close.
Yeah, they're bringing out the chains now. Man, that is going to be close.
And it looks, they got it.
Last play results in a
Wow.
first down
By
for
the
Fairview.
hair of the front of the ball, they got
First down, Aggies. So the measurement timeout pays off for them. That goes down as a third down conversion.
It'll
They
be
needed
first and 10,
6,
Fairview
and they got
at the 22.
exactly that. So first and 10. Aggies on the fringe of the red zone at about the 23-yard line. 7-0 Patriots. 5:48 to go, first quarter. Second drive of the game, first for the Aggies in game 1 of regional play. Snap and handoff given. Running up the right side, searching for room.
Made a few guys miss there. Just Patriots really struggling with those runs.
Yeah, pretty good gain there of about 7 yards. They're really attempting to spread out the Patriot defense here as they had that opening screen play that went for about 18 yards, and the quarterback run that went for a similar result, and then that run play to the outside there that gained about 7. 2nd and 3. Men in motion once again, and handoff straight up the middle.
It looks like they stopped him there.
Fairview stop made by number 72, Carson Dennis.
That's Carson Dennis on the tackle.
Yeah, gain of about 1, maybe 2 yards will bring up another third down.
2 yards brings up third down.
Third and short this time. They converted last time on 3rd and 6. Aggies marching down the field, trying to respond to that opening touchdown. Snap, handoff up the middle. He's got the first down.
Fairview tackle made by Reeves.
Looks like it'll be 1st and goal from right at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, the Patriots are just getting really spread out. There's just so many holes there. He can pick wherever he wants to run.
Yeah, I like what the Aggies are doing here on offense, going spreading them out on the outside, but then running up the middle once in a while to keep them honest. See if that opens up some big plays later in the game. As another run here, fumble, ball on the ground.
Little miscommunication there. It looks like the Aggies do
yeah.
recover it, but
I think the quarterback was able to dive on it there. That would have been a huge turnover for the Patriots. But instead,
no gain.
Results in no gain. 2nd and goal. Aggies still at the 10-yard line. 3:30 to go, first quarter. Patriots 7, Aggies nothing.
could be the break the Patriots needed. Slow the Aggies down a little bit on that hurry-up offense. Give them time to collect themselves and think about what needs to happen on this next play.
Yeah, they need a big stop here. Keep the Aggies out of the end zone and maintain that lead. Looking to pass, got him in.
Oh,
wow.
Great defense by Brady Largent there, broken up just in the nick of time.
Martin's pass incomplete, broken up by number 25,
Yeah,
Brady Largent.
Aggie receiver looked like he was open for a moment, and Largent sort of flew into the frame and was able to break up that pass.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, that looked like a touchdown from where I'm sitting, but Largent somehow swoops in and saves the Patriots on that.
So 3rd and goal from the 10. Here they go. Quarterback running left, pitching left, looking, and
Yeah, and he's got it.
yeah, touchdown Aggies. Wow. Got that far edge, about the furthest point on the field away from us, and he was able to sneak in by that pylon and make it 7-6 with 3:09 to go.
And I know I keep saying it, but Patriots just really struggling on that run defense. Aggies are looking like they can get whatever they want on the ground right now.
Yeah, Ellis credited with that running touchdown. We will see if Fairview can tack on that all-important extra point to make it 7-7, and they do.
Kick by Avalos is good. 3:09 to go.
So
in
the
first
game is
quarter.
all tied up
DAR
with
7,
3:09 left in the
7.
first. Patriots about to start their next drive. We'll see if they can retaliate or if the Aggies defense can get a stop here.
Yeah, so 2 possessions, 2 good possessions by both teams. We've had about 9 minutes elapse in this game. 2 methodical drives, sort of. They result in touchdowns. Both teams utilizing the running and the passing game so far. And neither team has gone one-dimensional through the first 9 minutes and through the first 2 drives.
Yeah, the team's looking relatively similar, surprisingly, in the first half. Both defenses struggle a little bit, but the offenses seem to can do whatever they would like.
Yeah, both teams seem to have some speed, some running, some passing. And it's shaping up so far to be a great night for football at Patriot Stadium.
Number 9, T.J. Leonard. Number 25, Brady Largent. Number 5, Blake Tank.
Usual culprits back to receive for the Patriots.
Kicking off for
Leonard,
Fairview,
Tandy,
number 24, Tyler
and
Smith.
Largent. And that ball is kicked right to Leonard. He will receive it and run up the field. 20, 25, 30. Spins off a man, and then there's many more to finally take him down.
Returned by T.J. Leonard. Tackle made by Mullican and Black.
Leonard down right around the 33, looks like.
So we'll see what the Patriots do on their second drive. Their first drive lasted just under 4 minutes and ended in an 18-yard touchdown pass from Stubblefield to Sutton. In the corner of the end zone, Sutton leapt up and made an incredible one-on-one catch to cap that drive. We'll start with 2:59 to go. First quarter, swung out right side.
Little screen play to Leonard did not work that time.
Yeah, they were all
Aggies
over
just
that.
gobbled that one up.
Tackle made by Ellis.
So the Patriots will look at a 2nd and long after a loss of 1 on that play.
Second down.
And if the Aggies can shut down that little screenplay that they like to do there, that the Patriots might be
It's
in
a big
trouble.
part of the Patriots' offense as Stubblefield looks to throw deep towards Sutton and out of bounds.
Stubblefield's pass intended for Sutton. Incomplete.
It's a pretty good pass by Stubblefield there. The defender was able to get his hands on it, and by the time Sutton was able to corral it, he was well out of bounds. So he will trot back and try again on 3rd down, 3rd and long. Screen play that went nowhere, followed by a incomplete pass. Stubblefield takes the snap, throws middle of the field. He's got Leonard across midfield and taken down around the 44-yard line. First down, DAR.
And Leonard just wide open there. Easy pitch and catch.
Yeah, Stubblefield found his favorite target for the first down.
And that's what you'll start to see Leonard if you watch these keep watching these games. He'll step up just when he needs to at the right times, get them that first down.
That was a huge play. That would have not been good if the Patriots would have went 3 and out and had to punt from their side of the field.
Ball's at the 44-yard line.
Referee standing over the ball. And now we're ready. 1st and 10 from the 44. Stubblefield in the gun, looking to throw. He's looking deep, looking for Leonard. He's got to step on his man, and he's got it. Inside the 10 for Leonard. Thrown out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. First down, DAR.
And there's Leonard again showing that speed and the ability to make a big play when they need it. Critical play by the Patriots there, and again, just a pitch and catch to his favorite target for Stubblefield.
Yeah, back-to-back huge plays by the Patriots have them inside the 10, first and goal, looking to respond and take that lead right back. Stubblefield claps his hands twice. The ball is not snapped, and he looks toward the sideline, was trying to draw an offsides there. Or maybe get a read on the defense. He takes it now, handoff.
That's
And
Darling fighting up through the middle.
yards.
Doesn't quite get it, but they're only a few yards away at this point.
Yeah. Fought forward for a couple tough yards, inching the Patriots closer to their second touchdown with 1:40 to go. First quarter. Patriots 7, Aggies 7. First game of regional play.
4 yards and second to go.
Stubblefield's got the play call now, flanked by Darling. He's looking to throw toward Leonard.
And it's caught. Touchdown Patriots.
Wow. So Stubblefield and Leonard connect 3 critical times. The last one results in a touchdown.
Leonard with just a little post route, runs out there, turns around. The defender can't get there fast enough, and just, again, an easy pitch and catch.
So Stubblefield has his second touchdown in the game. Leonard has his first. And the Patriots are right back on top with 1:16 to go in the first quarter.
And Duval is out to tack on the extra point.
Now let's hope he does just that. Snap, hold, kick. Off the upright and
Looks
in.
like it, yep.
Wow. Off the left upright and in for Duval.
That's about as close as you can call it in that situation.
Yeah,
Wow.
little bit of English from Duval there. Counts the same as the first one, though. And with 1:16 to go in the first quarter, the Patriots lead 14-7 over the Fairview Aggies.
And Patriots defense really need to make a stand here to prove that they can stop the Aggies. If not, there might just be whoever can score the most here. I mean,
Yeah, Patriots offense looking very good on their opening 2 drives, and they have already matched a season high for points against Fairview. Obviously, the Aggies have only played 2 games, but West Point in that win against Fairview was only able to score 14 points, and Hansville last week was only able to muster 6. So the Patriots already have 14 points here. Still 1:16 remaining in the first quarter.
Spiegel, Black, and Ellis.
Aggies have Spiegel, Black, and Ellis back to receive.
Now, once again, special teams important. Don't want to give any free touchdowns per se, as Duval kicks it away. This one is going to be fieldable, maybe. That one is going to roll into the end zone. Wow. I thought that the Aggies were going to have to field that at the 1, and that was going to be a thing of beauty. But it was not to be, so touchback, still a good kick nonetheless. So the first drive for Fairview went right around 5 minutes and ended with a 10-yard rushing touchdown by Ellis to get the Aggies on the board. We'll see what they do their second drive. First and 10, 20-yard line. Handoff up the middle.
And he had a hole there, gain of maybe 3 yards, but Patriots still struggling to close those holes.
Yeah, they were trying to exploit that Patriot run defense once again, as they did pretty effectively the first drive. Nothing really flashy, so to speak, from Fairview on the first drive, but they mixed it up. Couple of screen plays, runs to the outside and inside, quarterback run. As the quarterback hands it off again, left side, and they're on him that time.
Yeah, Patriots shut that one down. Maybe something clicked there, and they can do that over and over again and force them to throw this ball.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to have to do on third down here. This will be the Aggies' third down attempt, and they will have to snap it before the quarter winds down, as the quarter clock is about at 20 seconds, the play clock about 1 second under that.
like we'll see a throw here, and we do.
They snap it, throw it, lob throw, a pretty good one, but just overshot his man, and a big stop by the Patriot defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, the receiver had a step on the man there, but pass just was a little overshot.
Yeah, number 6 for the Aggies was the intended target, and he did have a step on 2 Patriot defenders, but the ball was just overthrown. So big 3rd down stop, and Fairview is going to be forced to punt the ball for the first time in this football game.
Leonard back to receive for the Patriots. A little bit of a wild snap.
Punt away. Leonard is going to have to retreat to get that one, and he'll field it around the 35 and turn upfield. Pretty good return considering for Leonard as he brings it out to around midfield, and that is where the Patriots will start their 3rd drive of the game after we resume play, as that punt winded down the first quarter. And at the end of 1, it's the Patriots 14 and the Aggies 7.
And during this little break in the action here, we'd like to say another thanks to New Hope Telephone Co-op for providing the internet that we use to do these streams. Thanks very much.
So 12 minutes go back up onto the clock. Teams will have about a minute break here to talk strategy during the quarter break, as the Patriots with 2 very good drives, both resulting in throwing touchdowns. The first one was Stubblefield to Sutton, 18-yard pitch and catch. And the second one was thrown to Leonard, so 2 passing touchdowns for the Patriots on their first 2 drives. Aggies, on the other hand, were also able to march down the field on their first drive and score, but they were shut down last time by that Patriot defense as they forced a punt. Band and cheerleaders are getting the fans fired up to start the second quarter as they're just about ready to play. Stubblefield is ready to throw again. And he takes a snap and hands it off. Looking for room right side. And Darling with a tough and pretty good run right there.
And Darling may not be the biggest running back you'll ever see, but once he gets that momentum going, it's hard to stop him.
Yeah, pretty good gain there of about 8 yards as he was near the sideline but never stepped out, hit a man, spun off of him, and fought forward for a few more yards. Second and 2. Like to see a play-action pass here. Nope, handoff. And a first down. At least that is what
it's going to be very close if it's not.
Yeah, Coach Poole's, one of Coach Poole's assistants down there was pointing for the first down. I was hoping for a first down, but it was just short. Not the most favorable spot either. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Patriots.
1 yard brings up 3rd down.
This will be their 4th 3rd down attempt. They were 2 for their first 3. For that one that they missed, they followed up with a 4th down conversion. Jumbo package here, quarterback sneak, and well executed. First down. I like that play call there. On 3rd and very short. Get your biggest guys behind your quarterback and force them forward for the first down, and that is exactly what they did.
And it looked like Stubblefield's helmet might have came off there, so we've got the backup quarterback in.
Yeah.
That is Cameron Lindsay in for the first time in the quarterback position this season.
Yeah, that is the rule. If your helmet comes off, you have to come out for at least one play. So we'll see Lindsay manning the helm for at least one play. I would expect a handoff, and it is. Tough run there again, this time by Mason Emmons.
Tackle made by Black. Correction, Emmons with a carry.
So as we suspected, Stubblefield checks back in. Emmons checks out as well, along with Cameron Lindsay. So it's Stubblefield and Darling Back there again. Stubblefield looking to throw for the first time on the drive. Looking left side, gunning it deep. Caught. Oh, he was trying to break free.
Leonard was still fighting there, almost broke through, but another amazing catch
Another
and throw.
Huge connection there, senior connection. Stubblefield to Leonard, and the Patriots are in business once again.
It just seems like the Aggies cannot stop Stubblefield and Leonard right now.
There were 2 guys on him, but Leonard broke free of both of them, and then almost broke free of the man trying to take him down. I thought he might run it in, but it was not to be as he held on to Leonard by his waist. So 1st and 10 from the 12. Patriots right back in the red zone on their 3rd drive. Handoff. Stubblefield keeps it himself. He's running toward the right side and diving just short. But a first down. 1st and goal from the 1.
Yeah, Stubblefield showing off the wheels there, showing how versatile of a quarterback he is.
Yeah, that was Stubblefield's first run of the game, and it's going to set up the Patriots for a 1st and goal at the 1. As once again, they're bringing in that big package. We might see another quarterback sneak here. See if Stubblefield lines up under center. He is. They're going for it again.
And it looks like he got it. And that is touchdown Patriots.
The signal. We were waiting on the signal as both referees ran in to try to see where that ball was and then finally ruled it a touchdown for the Patriots.
Patriots scoring quickly here in the start of the 2nd. Great way to start it off. And we'll see if they can come back and stop the Aggies. And at that point, I mean, the Patriots are just on a roll.
Yeah, so that drive took just a little under 3 minutes, and Stubblefield was able to sneak it in for the touchdown. So he has 3 of those now, all 3. And Duval hopefully will have all 3 extra points, and does.
Duval's kick is good. 9:08 to go in the 2nd quarter. DAR 21, Fairview 7.
And if the Aggies can't figure out a way to stop that long game from Stubblefield, I mean, there's just the Patriots are just going to run away with this one.
Yeah, they have not been able to stop Patriot offense so far. We hope that continues in Game 1 of regional play, Week 3. Patriots versus Aggies. DAR versus Fairview. Patriots now with a 2-touchdown lead with 9:08 to go in the 2nd quarter. And as you mentioned, the Patriot offense has looked sharp. A lot of seniors, along with Darling, the sophomore, are carrying the load for this Patriot team.
Yeah, later in the game, you might get to see a few more of those running backs come in. We've already seen Darling and Emmons. Emmons came in. Really looking forward to seeing Largen come in. Largen was big in the last 2 games.
Also, don't forget about that offensive line for the Patriots. Stubblefield has had plenty of time to work and look and wait for his receivers to get open back there. So
yeah, line is definitely showing some improvement this week.
Yeah, team effort. And Duval's ready for the kick. That one is short, and oh my God. We had some coaches in the press box with us screaming for the Patriots to get the ball, as they should have. Sort of fell asleep on it there, but obviously onside kick rules, all it has to do is travel 10 yards and it's a free football. Patriots did not seem to realize that and did not get on it. So Fairview will start 1st and 10 at the 27. Rush right side.
Tries to cut it in, but the Patriots defense stop him there. Maybe 2 yards on the play.
Tackle made by Matthew Morrison. Play made 2 yards.
The Aggies scored a touchdown on their opening drive and were forced to punt last time. Big stop. Difference in the game. As the Patriots lead 21-7 with 8:30 to go in the first half. Patriots showing pressure. We'll see if they bring it. Not much. Run play there, and he's swallowed up.
Yeah, wild snap there. Didn't really let him do what it looked like he wanted to, and he kind of had to just make what he could out of it.
Yeah, so again, Fairview will be forced into a 3rd and long as the Patriot defense has them right where they want them.
30-yard line.
Yeah, you'll likely be looking at some kind of screenplay or pass here. Patriots seem to have been shutting down the run game so far. And he's back to pass.
Now looking, man coming, he escapes him. And now throws on the run. Complete?
Complete.
Complete on the far side. Nice athletic play by the quarterback.
And a pretty good catch there, too. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
That was near the sideline. Had a Patriot defender barreling down on him.
Yeah, I
was
believe
able
that
to escape him.
Was Seth Esslinger bearing down on the quarterback there, but gets blocked just in the nick of time.
Yeah. Escaped, then blocked, and then found his man on the far sideline, near the sideline, and a good catch to keep the drive alive. So the Aggies now 3 for 4 on 3rd downs. And are moving upfield once again on their 3rd drive. 1st and 10 from the Fairview 40. Snap taken. He looks to throw again. Good protection this time. And throws near side, and ball bobbled and dropped. Had an easy catch, but number 3 there for the Aggies was looking to turn upfield before he had fully caught the ball.
Yeah. Was worried about too much what he was going to do after the catch, and he just didn't make the catch.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to make that defender miss and turn it into a big play. But instead, he turns it into no play at all. And it's 2nd and 10.
You know, he's going to be kicking himself for that one if this drive didn't turn out good for the Aggies.
Now we'll see if he can make up for his mistake. As quarterback is ready for a second quarterback run, he busts through the seam.
And he's
still going. Right sideline. I don't know if anyone's going to catch him. They will finally push him out inside the 10.
That really looked like a do-nothing play there, but somehow makes a few men miss, and he's in the open field.
At first, I thought he was going to get tackled near the line of scrimmage. Then I thought, okay, that's going to be a big game, but he'll be taken down for about 15, 20 yards. And he just kept barreling his way down the right sideline and almost scored.
Patriots just could not drag him down there. Broke up at least 2 tackles. I just did not see that one coming.
Huge quarterback run. He's had 2 of those now, as his first one went for about 15, 20 yards. So now the Aggies in business. 1st and goal, handoff up the middle.
And they get it.
Yeah, touchdown.
Touchdown, Fairview.
So, wow, 2 plays quickly there, and the Aggies are right back on the board.
Yeah, this drive was looking great for the Patriots defensively initially, but
yeah, after that drop, you thought that maybe they would be able to get a stop, but it was not to be, as the Aggie quarterback showed out and his running back finished it off. 1 minute, 58-second drive for the Aggies that results in a rushing TD.
And the Patriots blocked the extra point.
So a big block by the Patriots might force the Aggies to go for 2 later in the game.
And that looked like Leonard flying in there from the side to block that one.
Yeah, that was a big block. I mean, it's an extra point. Now they're down 8 instead of 7, and could be, like I said, forced to go for 2 later in the game.
Definitely, definitely. And that's always a position that you don't want to be in when you get late in the game. Don't want to have to rely on that.
So the Patriots defense gives up the touchdown, but a huge block on the extra point.
Yeah, Leonard really just showing that he can, like, really do it all tonight.
Yeah. Now had a big play on offense, obviously, with a touchdown and many other catches. Along with that, had that big tackle early in the game. And now it appeared that he came up with a block on special teams. So maybe some momentum for the Patriots after getting stunned a little bit there by the Fairview Aggies. 21-13, 7:09 to go, second quarter. And the kick is away, pretty good, pretty high. Fielded and taken up the right side. We'll see if they can block for him. He's running out of room near the right sideline, and he will be taken down.
And that was Blake Tandy on the reception. That looked to be his first return of the game.
So the Patriots will start their 4th drive of the first half with 6:59 to go in the first half. They're 3 for 3 with 3 touchdowns on their first 3. Stubblefield given credit for all 3 of those, 2 of them passing, 1 of them rushing.
Yeah, tonight has really just been an exhibition of the Patriots' offense, and especially Stubblefield's arm, showing that cannon that he's got.
Yeah, he's thrown it short, he's thrown it medium, he's thrown it long, and for fun, he's rushed it in. Thrasher getting some last instruction from head coach Joel Poole before he ran onto the field. As Stubblefield slings it left side, offside, free play.
Stubblefield's pass complete to T.J. Leonard.
Looked to be a free play as Stubblefield slung it to Leonard. So one of the Aggies appeared to be offside.
Was the flag thrown? What are they discussing down there?
I thought I saw a flag thrown, and there was a flag thrown, but it was not offside. It's actually going to be a holding on the Patriots. So.
I mean, looked like the defender was blatantly offsides there. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not sure how they missed that. And they're going to push the Patriots back.
So tough break for DAR.
And it looks like we might get another chance to see Stubblefield's arm as they've kind of dug themselves deep into their own territory.
Yeah, so Patriots led by Coach Joel Poole, and the Fairview Aggies led by Coach George Redding.
Replay first down.
So, first and about 18 from their own 22. Stubblefield looks to throw. He's got plenty of options. Now escaping pressure, might run it, and will throw it at the last moment. And I think it was picked off by the reaction from the Aggies sideline.
Yep,
and it was.
Yeah.
I thought Thrasher might have caught that, obviously.
Little far for us to see there.
Far side from us, but by the jumping up and down and the hollering from the Fairview Aggies, you could tell that it was not good.
And that's just the worst case scenario of a drive for the Patriots right now, coming off that good block on the last defensive try. So we'll see if they can stop them here.
Yeah, Aggies with a chance to get right back in this game, maybe be down by 1 point or perhaps even tie the game if they decide to go for 2 this early. 21-13, 6:33 to go. Fairview on DR side after the interception and a handoff.
And he's still going.
He's
gets the first down and probably 2 more.
Yeah, so Patriot defense has to get in gear here after a huge run play from the Aggie quarterback on the last drive, followed up by a quick run play as we've seen so far tonight. Fairview likes to hurry up as they're doing here again.
Yeah, Patriots still likely demoralized from that last interception. As another run play, they do gobble this one up. And that may be a loss of 1 yard.
You have to reset if you're the Patriot defense. You can't let things like the last drive and like the Stubblefield interception affect you. You have to play your game and try to get the stop that you need. Another flag down on the last play.
Flag on play, personal foul on Fairview, personal foul on DAR.
And that's offsetting personal fouls on both teams. So
yeah, probably some sort of shoving, some sort of yelling match going on down there. So
yeah,
both penalties, or both teams flagged on that. Not sure if they gave them unsportsmanlike conducts. If they did, you need to be careful, because if you get 2, you're out of the game.
Have a heat timeout on the field.
And
ball stays in the same place, but we've got a heat timeout called by the referees to give both teams a little time to talk this one over.
And while they talk that over and we get ready for this 2nd and 10 with Fairview trailing the Patriots 13-21 with 6:07 to go in the second quarter, we'd like to give a shout out to Tony, listening all the way from Puerto Rico. Yes, you heard that right. Tony listening in Puerto Rico. So huge shout out to him and all our viewers listening as we're streaming live on YouTube.
Yeah, we really appreciate everyone who listens into these, and, you know, without you guys, we couldn't do it, so thank you. And hopefully the Patriots can use this timeout to really reevaluate what they're going to do on defense, because it's just not working right now.
And hone in on a big defensive possession in the game.
It'll be second down at the 36.
So 2nd and 10, right around the Patriot 36-yard line. Fairview with the football in Patriot territory, trailing 21-13. Takes the snap, hands it off, looking for room. He's got a lot of it, and he's got the first down.
And just keeps making the Patriots miss, and this is an issue we've been seeing all year pretty much. Just somehow the Patriots not being able to wrap somebody up. It looks like they've got him, but just he keeps going.
Pretty good defense last week against Douglas, only allowing 12 points, and one of those touchdowns came as time expired, but obviously we're lit up by the Westminster offense as Fairview hurries up again.
And it looks like the ball might have been loose there.
I think Fairview's got it, though.
Ripped up by Thrasher.
Yeah, this Fairview offense goes fast. But yeah, against Westminster, the Patriots defense was lit up for 68 points.
And there's some sort of flag here on DAR.
So yeah, it's going to be a first down.
5-yard gain plus the 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, it will be a first down, 5-yard penalty.
It'll be first down.
I think that hurry up caught him offside there.
Yep, looks like it, and Patriots are really going to have to start getting it to where they need to be sooner. I mean, that hurry up is just killing them. First and goal for the Aggies.
First and goal. Aggies looking to make it a football game here as they rush up the right side.
And he hasn't gotten it, but he's just pounding closer.
Just going at that Patriot defense. And the other thing, when you start to think about this first half that has about 5 minutes remaining, is not only the score, but how we got there. So the Patriots with a lot of throwing as a second and goal coming up here. Another rush.
Up the middle.
Close to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Aggies. So we'll see what they do here. I would imagine this early they would try to just go ahead and kick the extra point, but you never know. They look to the sideline for instruction. Aggies running right at this Patriot defense and finding big holes and gashes in it.
And this is turning into a very good game. Maybe not necessarily defensively for either side, but we're getting to see some good offenses here.
Aggies are going to go for two here.
Oh.
And they're going to look to throw. Right side.
And they get it.
Yeah, converted. Hands finally go up from that far sideline judge. And the Aggies tie it up with 5:06 to go in the first half. It's 21-21 as the Aggies have responded with 14 straight points of their own following DAR's 14-point run. So as I was trying to mention earlier, as the Aggies offense was going fast, per usual, is you start to think about the way that we got here. Both teams obviously sitting at 21 points apiece, but the Patriots have done it mainly through the air. And the reason I say that is because passing it does not tax your defense, the opposing defense, as much as rushing it does. So the Aggies have been running right at the Patriots every time, forcing all 11 men to try to chase and tackle, whereas the Patriots have been sitting back and throwing the ball effectively. But we'll see if that comes into play in the second half.
And it could be an even bigger issue for this team because the Patriots have, a lot of their main players on defense as well.
On defense and offense, yeah. So Leonard fields the kick, rushing across the 30 near the sideline and steps out. Marked.
Kickoff return by T.J. Leonard.
Maybe at 36?
Yeah, 35, 36-yard line.
And, yeah, that's a very good point, Howie. The Patriots are likely getting worn down here. We'll see if they can keep this energized state that they're in up towards the end of this game.
This is a big drive for me here. 4:59 remaining in the first half, and they need points here as Fairview won the toss and deferred. So they will get the ball to start the second half. And for the Patriots, you really want to score here. If you're Stubblefield, you want to bounce back. Put that interception out of your mind as a handoff happens on the first play here. It's Darling running right side. He's got the first down across midfield and taken down by about 3 Aggies after he gets to the 44-yard line. So they start with a run play. And if you're Stubblefield here, don't think about that interception. Think about your first 3 drives that ended in passing and rushing touchdowns. That's what you want. If you're a quarterback, you have to have a short mind and only think about the good things as the handoff comes here again.
And that's Largent coming in the game now, his first carry of the game.
Yeah, so
picks up about 5 or 6.
As we alluded to earlier, Patriots like to utilize a trio of running backs, mainly Darling, but they'll throw Emmons and Largent in there as well.
Play by 4 yards to be 2nd and 6.
Largent remaining in the game. Leonard and Day on the right side. Thrasher coming in motion to the right side. Ben Sutton alone to his left. It's a handoff again. They're coming right at that Aggie defense now with the run game.
Yeah, Largent gets hit a few times there, struggles forward, picks up a couple.
Yeah, across the 40. It's going to bring up a 3rd manageable for this Patriot offense.
Yeah, I'd like to see the play call here. Do they go to Stubblefield's arm here, or maybe just try to bust this one through?
I think they might do some sort of screenplay here.
Yeah, that's true. Screenplay is a big part of the Patriots offense.
But we'll see.
And looks like they got one to jump.
That works out perfect.
Flag before the play.
Hopefully. An offside, not a false start, which we think it will be.
And that will be offsides.
And it will be. First down, DAR.
5 yards.
So like I said, that works out perfect.
You
You don't have to think about what you're going to do on 3rd and 4 when you get them to jump.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 from the 35. See if they go to Stubblefield's arm for the first time on this drive. They instead go to his legs, and he rushes forward for a good gain.
Yeah, grabs probably 5 or 6 yards there.
Play by 5 yards to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, 5 yards there. 2nd and 5. 3:35 to go first half. 21-21. Great football game so far. On a beautiful night for football. Both teams entering 1-1 as this is first game of regional play. And the first step to returning to the playoffs. Leonard in motion. He now flanks Stubblefield to his left. And the handoff here.
And play red there. Had a man coming early and just
Yeah.
took out Largent.
Yeah, he was all over Largent there. As the Patriots trying to disguise those runs as passes, but one of the Aggie defenders was not having that, and a timeout is going to be called
The Aggie defender down on the field.
for an injury.
We'll be right back with you to see if this player is all right.
So the Aggie defender is up and hobbling off the field. We hope he's all right, being helped by a couple of people there.
Yeah, rivalry's good and all, but you always hate to see somebody get injured out here just trying to have a good time on Friday night playing some football.
Yeah. Football, a tough game for sure. Injuries do happen, but you always hope for the best. So, big third down here for the Patriots. 3rd and 5. Game knotted up at 21 with 3:15 to go in the first half. We'll see what they do on this 3rd down. They look to the sideline for the new play call. Now whistles blow. Timeout called by Fairview. So the defense takes their first time out of the half as they want to talk things over. Coach didn't like what he saw, and he knows just as well as we do that this is a pivotal 3rd down in the game.
Yep, might as well use them while you got them, and that's exactly what they'll do.
Get 3 both halves, obviously. Neither team had used one of their first half timeouts until now on what is the biggest 3rd down of the game so far.
Yeah, and if you're the Patriots here, really want to score here leading into halftime, keep the team morale up, and also the Aggies are going to have the ball when they come back out, so slight advantage for them right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see some sort of play drawn up involving Stubblefield, as it likely will, as he is the quarterback.
Yeah, maybe not go to Leonard, though, because it's likely that's what they're talking about over there in that huddle right now.
They could use him as some sort of disguise. He's caught a majority of Stubblefield's passes per usual. Sutton with a big catch, though. Thrasher with 1 catch earlier in the game, so might go to one of them.
Could get Thrasher down there in the end zone, use his height.
So 3rd and 5 out of the timeout from the 30. Looking to get to the 25. It is a handoff here. He's got the first down and more in the open field, and he is going to run in for a DAR touchdown.
And that's Largent. Big run, first touchdown of the game for him.
Yeah, that's why I'm up here in the booth and not down there on the field. Had nothing to do with Stubblefield. He merely handed the ball off, and Largent made it look easy, busted through a hole up the middle, and was untouched. 30-yard rushing touchdown.
And this is just ideal for the Patriots, like we were saying earlier.
There's still a lot of time to go in the first half. If you're Fairview, 2:53 to go. As we'll see if Duval can tack on the extra point. He's 3 for 3 in those. His second one hit off the left upright, but snuck through. Snap, hold, kick is high and good.
And he can get it. That's 4 for 4 for Duval. That's pretty good. I mean,
that's big.
For high school extra point kickers, it can sometimes be a little iffy, but Duval really doing a job there.
So Largent picks up his first touchdown of the game, and the Patriots take their lead back. It's 28-21 with 2:53 to go in the first half.
And those versatile running backs coming back into it, just showing that, certain situations call for certain backs, and we show it there.
We saw Darling early, and Largent obviously with the biggest carry of the game for the Patriots. So now if you're the Patriots, you look for a big stop. You do not want Fairview to come right back in this 2 minutes and 53 seconds and match your touchdown, as then they would have the momentum and the ball going into halftime. That's the last thing you want.
Duval to kick off for DAR.
And Duval getting ready to boot it. Really need to pin him deep here. Waste as much time as you can on that clock.
Yeah, 2:53 to go. Fairview also with 2 timeouts, so probably plenty of time, but they have been running it quite a bit. But another thing you have to think about is that hurry-up offense, so they're used to going fast. So that's a pretty good kick by Duval. Fielded around the 20 and taken upfield. He might have a seam. He does. All the way up near midfield, taken down at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, saw a seam there in the middle right-hand side and just exploited it.
Kickoff return by Spiegel.
Yeah, so that's tough if you're the Patriot defense. The Aggies now have a short field, only need to go 55 yards to score that touchdown that they want, as they trail 28-21 first half. 1st and 10. We'll see if they go back to the ground. Quarterback on the ground for the 3rd time. And finally they bottle him up.
Yeah, bumps into his own man there and stops his momentum.
Yeah,
Couldn't really roll around that.
He was sort of stuttering behind his own man. I think he was looking for a hole to open, as it has so often in this first half on this Patriot defense. But they're able to tackle the quarterback this time, so he has 3 rushes. First 2 he made a lot of yards. The 3rd one, he went back. 2nd and 11. Takes the snap, looks to throw, right side.
And a miscommunication there. The receiver just kept going.
Now the receiver kept going. The quarterback thought he was going to cut back some sort of curl comeback route, but it was not to be. So 3rd down.
Incomplete pass does stop the clock for him, so.
Yeah, 2:02 to go, first half. And a big 3rd down here. Aggies so far 3 for 4 on 3rd downs in the first half. 1 3rd down they did not convert. They punted thereafter. It's the only drive today that they have not scored on.
Back to pass. Men coming.
Yeah, he's rolling left, looking, running out of room, and throws it out of bounds wisely.
And that was Thrasher closing in on the quarterback.
Yeah, big play by Thrasher there. As we said, many of these Patriot stars play on both sides of the ball. And Thrasher closed in, and he had nothing to do but either run out of bounds for a loss or throw it out of bounds, and he chose the latter.
And that's just absolutely ideal for the Patriots. If they could just do that every time, they'd be golden.
Yeah, 4th and 11. Leonard back to receive what they presume to be a punt. And it is. It's away. Leonard is under it and slides down, taking the safe way there. That's smart in my opinion. You don't want to muff a punt here after that big stop that your defense just gave you.
Yeah, no reason to, and the Patriots might even have the time to score again. That'd be huge going into halftime.
Yeah, you might start to get greedy here if you're the Patriots with Stubblefield and his cannon arm. You know he can chuck it down the field, and the Patriots can score in 1 play. So 1:47 to go first half. Patriots 28, Aggies 21. And Stubblefield will look to throw. Min rushing down the field. He's slings it and deflected.
Deflected.
And he slung it out toward Garrett Day. That was his first target of the day.
Yeah, almost a big play there, but the defender just manages to get his hand on it.
Yeah. Like we mentioned earlier, a lot of time for Stubblefield. The offensive line doing a great job. And obviously, Stubblefield's escapability helps as well. 2nd and 10. They're looking to throw again. They throw it left sideline.
And a
just
little long.
Overshot him. So now the Patriots find themselves in a 3rd and 10, all the way at their 26. And the last thing you want to do is allow the Aggies enough time to maybe score themselves and even the game up. But even if you run the ball here, the Aggies have 2 timeouts, and they would, in all likelihood, use one of those. So if I'm the Patriots here, I'm trying to get this first down through the air. 2 aggressive plays by Coach Poole to start the drive. You might as well stay aggressive.
Clock ticking down. 4, 3. And doesn't get the snap off.
No, I think, yeah, they're going to take a timeout. Smart timeout.
Taken by DAR.
DAR with all 3 of their timeouts as well. You know, Coach Poole was watching that clock, and he wasn't going to let them eat that delay game penalty with 1:35 to go in the first half.
Large and Incorporated, Dennis Foodland. Also, Rehab Select at Barfield Healthcare Center for providing the middle school.
So this is a crucial play for me. 3rd and 10 with 1:35 to go. Patriots lead by a touchdown. And like I said, there's still 1:35 is a lot of time in a football first half.
Yep, good aggressive plays to start, but you know, starting to think now it might have been better for the Patriots to just take it into halftime.
Yeah.
Obviously, didn't know that this was going to happen to
Right.
them, but
Like we were saying before the drive started, if Justin launches one down the field and it's caught and we run in for a touchdown, we're all celebrating. But instead, 2 incompletions leave the Patriots with a 3rd and 10 from their own 26.
and this could end up being really unfortunate for the Patriots if the Aggies manage to get the ball back here and then go back to score.
Yeah, they would likely have good field position. As probably near midfield or maybe better. If the Patriots are not able to move the ball forward and pick up the first down.
Leonard in motion.
Yeah, Stubblefield rolling to the right side where he's got 3 guys. He lobs it up and nowhere near any Patriot. Patriots fans jeering. Leonard with his hands up.
Garrett Day did look to be interfered with there. Got shoved down before the ball could even get to him, but
yeah, I don't know if it was incidental contact maybe, or maybe they just said the ball was out of reach, as it was a little bit of an errant pass by Stubblefield. So 1:28 to go. The Patriots will be forced to punt.
Dennis will head out there to punt the ball away for the first time this game for the Patriots.
Yeah. First punt of the game for the Patriots. And another timeout taken by DAR. So they want to talk about this punt, which is just as critical as the last 3rd down play.
Yeah, cannot, and I mean absolutely cannot let them run this back here.
Yeah, if you're Dennis, you have to make sure you get a nice high punt. Don't want to shank it. You don't want a low punt either. You want a nice high punt. Give your special teams time to get down there and swarm the punt returner. Or maybe, if you're Coach Poole, I'm not exactly sure how good Carson Dennis's punting ability is, but you could have him angle one toward the sideline to avoid that return, but that's also dangerous. You don't kick it just right, it'll sail out of bounds in your territory.
And with all that speculation, we'll sit up here and see what happens.
And Dennis sets up shop at about the Patriot 15-yard line where he will get set to boot it away. Clean snap and a pretty good punt, low punt. Will not even be fielded. Great punt, actually, by Dennis.
Yeah, that's just pretty much ideal there.
Yeah.
Dennis punt rolls out of bounds at the 35. There is a flag on the play.
Flag down, though. Not sure what it could be here. There's no sort of return or anything. Maybe some sort of block in the back holding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
As the Aggies might have been setting up. And that's going to be running into the kicker. I think by that signal. So running into the kicker is just a 5-yard penalty. And if I'm the Patriots, I'm not accepting that. If it is running into the kicker, you accept it. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's 4th and 5, and you're forced to repunt. If it's roughing the kicker, it's an automatic first down.
Call is running into the kicker on Fairview.
So it is running into the kicker.
Sounds like it is running into the kicker, and if I'm Coach Poole, I'm declining that. Because you don't want 4th and 5 in the repunt, because as we said, that punt was almost ideal.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned.
A great punt by Dennis there, and you just really wouldn't want to redo that one.
And the Aggies would have to start from the 35-yard line, which, all things considered, isn't bad. Lots of talking going on right now with 1:19 to go. Referees, a couple of them walking toward the Patriots sideline, probably asking Coach Poole what he wants to do.
Looks like a decision has been made.
Running into the punter and a 5-yard penalty.
So they do decline the penalties, so wise decision by Coach Poole. He knows what he's doing down there.
Fairview's ball, 1st and 10.
So it will be Fairview 1st and 10 from the 35. With 1:19 to go in the first half, we'll see if they have any electric star power at the quarterback position that can get them down the field in a hurry.
They have thrown the ball some, but most of the energy from this offense has been coming from the run game.
And you could see that as well. If they find a seam, they could run for a while. As he's back to pass, pressure coming, screen play set up, and taken down. Behind the line of scrimmage, big tackle.
Great tackle there, looked like by Charles Brown.
Tackle made by Reeves. Loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd down.
Loses a couple yards, clock under 1 minute. Aggies hurry to the line. And snap the ball, run play up the middle. Searching for room. Not much of it, taken down again. Another big time tackle.
Tackle for a 2-yard gain.
Looks like there might be a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Yep, flag thrown.
See who this is on. Hope it's not a major penalty on the Patriots.
And I think I might hear some Patriot booing.
Conduct penalty on DAR.
Yeah, Patriot booing, and that's unsportsmanlike.
You just cannot do that there.
Not sure what happened, but clearly the fans don't agree with it.
Not sure what happened, obviously. But if you're the Patriots, you have to. You just have to get out of there. There's no need to take that automatic first down. Ball up to midfield with 44.5 seconds to go. In the first half, Aggies threatening after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Back to pass again is the Aggies.
And he's looking deep and throws it.
Drop. Oh, almost intercepted right through the fingers of Tandy there. But it is broken up, and that's all that they needed to do.
So clock down to 34 seconds. Whistles blow before the play starts, and they're signaling for a false start.
False start penalty.
That will be the call, so that'll back them up. 2nd and 15.
And kind of a saving grace these last 2 plays for the Patriots after that unfortunate unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, back-to-back, couple good plays. Break up with a pass, and then the Aggies commit the false start penalty. .33 seconds to go, first half. Aggies trying to tie the game here at the end of what has been an action-packed first half. Back to pass. Looking down the field and broken up again.
Thought he had a man, and it looked like he did, but a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, overthrow him a little bit there. 3rd down with 24.5 seconds to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that receiver a little slow to get back to the line. He did get a little bit crushed there by Largent.
So we'll see if the Aggies can come up with a big 3rd down conversion, or if the Patriot defense can come up with a big 3rd down stop.
Play clock is ticking here. Might use a timeout. Nope, looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, about 5 seconds on that play clock. They do have to hurry, though. 3, 2, 1. Just got the snap off. Quarterback keeper. He's rushing up the left side. Across midfield. Finally tackled.
I mean, just 3 missed tackles at least on that play.
The Aggies finally take a timeout. Clock ticked a few extra seconds there, down to 11. Thought they were going to take a timeout as soon as he was taken down. Couple extra seconds, so with 11 seconds to go, the Aggies will take a timeout. He was stopped short on that 3rd down run.
And the Aggies need about 4 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 4th and 4 when they come out of the timeout. Also, only 11 seconds to go. I think the Aggies have 1 timeout remaining now.
Yeah, I believe so.
The Patriots also with 1 timeout remaining now. Even if you're the Aggies, even if you get this first down here, time clearly a factor as there's only 11 ticks left.
Last play gain 12 yards.
Yeah, Aggies may just bomb this one and call it a half.
The DAR 44.
Even if you bomb it here, you likely still leave a few seconds on the clock. I would imagine DR would be content with a knee, though, but you never know. Action-packed first half of football, first regional game, Friday Night Lights, Patriots Stadium. Patriots 28, Aggies 21. 4th and 4
Fourth down.
with 11 seconds to go in the half. Patriot crowd gets loud as he slings it right side. Got a man. Did he make the catch? He did. 4 seconds to go. Clock not running due to the first down.
And this just gives the Aggies an even better chance at the end zone here.
Yeah, obviously they're going to take their last time out. With 4 seconds to go. Looks like the ball is marked at about the 37-yard line. So last play of the half coming up. The Aggies will have to throw it 37 yards to the end zone. Last play, obviously, barring a penalty. And for the Patriots, you do not want any penalties. Go into your prevent defense, put a lot of guys in the end zone. Just try to knock the ball down. No need to try to catch it. Just knock the ball down and go to the half, leading 28-21. As Fairview will receive the ball to start the second half. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made. Great first half of football. Patriots with 4 touchdowns, 2 passing from Stubblefield to Sutton and Stubblefield to Leonard, 1 rushing by Stubblefield, and 1 big 30-yard rush. The last touchdown by the Patriots, rushed in by Largen. Fairview with 3 rushing touchdowns of their own. That's how we got to where we are. 28-21, 4th and 4. They're ready to go. Quarterback back to pass. Good protection. Now a man comes but stumbles. He will throw it to the end zone as time expires.
Oh,
might have been caught and was.
It was
wow.
Caught. Bounces off the defender's hands and falls into the arms of the receiver.
It bounced off somebody's hands down there. And somehow a Fairview Aggie came up with the football. Huge play to end the half. Incredible. 37 yards down the field.
Yeah, that's just really hard for the Patriots there to end it off on that. Had such a good defensive turnout on that last drive, but just unfortunate for them on that last play.
See if they can add on the extra point, tie the game. Wow. Incredible first half in this home regional game. First regional game for both teams. Extra point is low but through. And the Fairview Aggies with a 37-yard touchdown pass as time expires, tie the game at 28. And now they have all the momentum and will receive the ball to start the second half. So thanks for joining us for a great first half of football. We hope you will join us for the second half. We will leave you to listen to the band, but before, we would like to once again thank New Hope Telephone Company for providing us internet access that allows us to do these streams. So thank you to New Hope Telephone Company. And we will leave you to listen to the bands.
Tonight's selections include Space Oddity, Rocket Man, Flying to the Moon, Boom, featuring our color guard majorettes, to Infinity and Beyond, featuring our percussion section, and Apollo Ballad. Drum Major Morgan Haynes, is your band ready? You may take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fairview Aggie Marching Band. Ryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2019 DAR High School Marching Patriots. Tonight's show is entitled Revolutionary. Our song selections include We're Not Gonna Take It, Can't Hold Us, Should I Stay or Should I Go, and We Are the Champions. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Lucas Pendergrass and Vance Ford. Drum major Lucas Pendergrass, is the band ready? Present your show. The Boston Tea Party was a direct protest by colonists in Boston against the tea tax that had been imposed by the British government. Boston patriots dressed as Mohawk Indians raided 3 British ships in Boston Harbor and dumped 342 containers of tea into the harbor, thus showing the British that we weren't gonna take it. Independence was formally declared on July 2nd, 1776, and on July 4th, 1776, Congress approved the final text of the Declaration. It wasn't signed until August 2nd, 1776. These events formally told King George that he couldn't hold us. After America defeated the British at the Battle of Yorktown in 1781, the British were faced with a decision to make. Should they stay or should they go?
Y'all do a good job, by the way, boys. I listen to y'all. Other than you know, Colin Kemper up number 40. So, well, he's number 40 here on the roster. He's 20. Listen, I can hear him going in there. I like to hear him. So to go back to what? Y'all do a heck of a good job. What's your name? You must not live around. No, you're not around here. I got you. You live here.
After defeating the British forces and forging the greatest home of freedom the world had ever seen, America became a shining light of hope for many oppressed people around the earth. We now continue to serve as the champions of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the DAR High School Marching Patriots. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. The band would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Cindy Wigley, Principal of DAR High School Marcia Mitchell, Assistant Principal Celia Smith, and Executive Director of KDS High School Heather Green for their continued support of the arts in our community. The band is under the direction of James McDonald and visual sponsor is Lori Gluck. Thank you and good evening.
What happened when you get over there? I noticed what happened.
Going down backwoods, Tennessee Valley. One on the bridge. Over my lover, Lady Sarah. A sweet song southern bridge. Worked hard all week, got a little On a Tennessee Saturday night, couldn't feel better. I'm Debbie with my Dixieland light. Spend my dollar, bark and holler 'neath the mountain moonlight. Over uptight, make a little loving, a little turn loving on a Mason night. It's my life, oh so right. My Dixieland light. Whitetail buck deer, munching on a clover. Red-tail hawk, sitting on the hill. Chubby old groundhog, broken bullfrog, free at the feet at his wind. I'm gonna cut the girl, gonna give me a bird. On a Tennessee Saturday night, lucky at the 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland light. Spend my dollar, bark and holler 'neath the mountain moonlight. Over uptight, make a little loving, a little turn of loving on a Mason night. It's my life, oh so right. My Dixieland light.
So we're just about ready to start the second half of this regional game between the DAR Patriots and the Fairview Aggies. First half was as close as it gets, 28-28. At the break, a 37-yard touchdown pass by the Fairview Aggies to close the half tied the game for them.
Yeah, that pass was just a really unfortunate situation for the Patriots. Just a Hail Mary thrown into the end zone, bounced off a few people's hands, and just unfortunately into the hand of the receiver.
Wound up in the wrong hands as the Patriots got the ball to start the game, so they will have to kick to start the second half of action. Regional game number 1 for the Fairview Aggies and the DAR Patriots. Both teams 1-1 on the year. Duval is set to kick, and does. Fielded near the 20. Taken up the middle, right, left. Still on his feet. And tackled near midfield.
Patriots just having a real issue wrapping people up. They can get to them, but they just can't get them onto the ground. Broke probably 2 or 3 tackles there and got an extra, 8 to 10 yards.
Yeah, on defense and special teams, it's you look on the field, you see a sea of blue, and you just expect the man to be taken down, and you look up, and he's still running for, like you said, extra yardage. This will be Fairview's first drive of the second half. They like to go quick, as we saw in that first half. Run up the middle, and he's got a hole. First down and more. Not a good start to the second half for the Patriots.
No, and their defense has, like we've said before, been the main thing holding them back from being a great team. They've got a great offense. Special teams is solid, but their defense has really been struggling.
Yeah, as we mentioned a couple times in the broadcast, gave up 68 points to Westminster in game 1 and held Douglas to 12 last week, but 28 points in the first half here for Fairview as they run it again. Why not?
And Patriots managed to wrangle that one down for a few yards.
Yeah, good group tackle there. That's what you got to do. Instead of one-on-one tackles in open space, you want to get 2, 3 guys on him and make sure he goes down. 2nd and 8. Patriots stacking the box on defense. Flag thrown.
Have a flag, offside penalty on DAR, 5 yards.
Offside on DAR.
It's unfortunate.
So instead of 2nd and 8, it's going to be 2nd and 3. Early going, second half. First half, Fairview had the ball
Second down.
handful of times.
Number 32.
And were pretty successful. As the 2nd and 3 play is a handoff, he's got the first down.
Yeah.
And they'll move the
First
sticks.
down.
Like I said, pretty effective for Fairview in the first half.
Jeremy Simmons.
Drive summary, they had a rush touchdown on their first drive, then were forced to punt. Another rushing touchdown on their next 2 drives after that, then punted, got the ball back with about a minute, and were able to throw that Hail Mary touchdown pass for their 4th touchdown of the game. So 1st and 10 here from the 26, already well into Patriot territory. Run up the middle and taken down that time.
Patriots have to shut down that run, or it's going to end really bad for them here. In this game especially, it's going to be really bad to be in a catch-up situation with both teams' offenses being able to dominate the other's defense. It's just pretty much whoever gets the most number of possessions is going to win at this point, unless the defenses step up.
It's true. You almost think last team to have the ball might win it. High snap, screen left side. Almost makes a man miss, but nice shoelace tackle.
Martin pass complete to White. Tackle made by Leonard.
By Leonard. So 3rd down. First 3rd down of the second half. Aggies went 3 for 6 on 3rd downs in the first half.
Aggies going to need to pick up about 7 yards here.
Quarterback looks over to the sideline to get the call. It's a run play. They think they can get it.
And it's going to be close, but I don't think he's quite there.
It's pretty close. Near side judge with the spot.
Yep, didn't make it.
Yeah, didn't make it.
Needs maybe 3.
They made 6 yards, brings up 4th down.
Couple yards short, so
And here
4th
comes
down,
that hurry-up
they're going
offense.
fast. Handoff.
And that's going to be really close. I think they might have stopped him there.
Maybe a big stop for the Patriot defense. They might measure again like they did in the first half.
Carried by Simmons.
I believe they stopped him. It looks like a pretty good, they just got a very good spot. And
It's a tough spot for the Patriots. I think they're going to measure.
God, that spot was not, I mean, I guess we're a little far away, but that spot looked really off.
Ball down about the 16-yard line.
That was Fairview's first 4th down attempt of the game. Patriots had one of those early on in the game, and they converted. They're going to bring the chains out. Here we go. Moment of decision.
Yep. And I
First down, Fairview.
don't want to be that guy, but I'd say the spot gave it to him. That was just a
Yeah, I mean,
very unfortunate spot for the Patriots.
he only got it by a couple of inches. And like you said, we both thought he was short. Fans thought he was short.
It really looked like he was short.
Coaches in the press box thought he was short. Referees, however, did not. So 1st down and 10 in the red zone now. Are the Aggies looking for their first lead of the football game? Taken, ball dropped. Running back picks it up, still on his feet with it. Taken out for a short gain.
Almost a great opportunity there for the Patriots to get back what they lost, but
Yeah,
able to gobble it back up and make something out of it.
No turnovers so far in the game for either side. So you start to think about that maybe. Stubblefield threw an interception in the first half. That was a big play in the game, but no turnovers so far in the second half. And you start to think that first, second half turnover might be pivotal. Run here again. Fighting forward for a good gain.
And I think the main issue here for the Patriots is they're just trying to make too many arm tackles. Just throwing that arm out there and trying to pull him down is just not going to work. And you'd think by now they'd see that.
And you got to wrap up.
Made 6 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And worst case scenario, even if you do wrap him up, even if you're not able to muscle him down, your teammates will be there to help. Run up the middle on 3rd and short. And he's got the first.
Kevin Ellis.
Near the goal line this time.
Made by Lindsay and Morrison.
Fairview is just running it down DAR's throat here to open
and
second half.
From the way that Fairview's been running it here, it's going to be real hard for the Patriots to stop.
Yeah, they're going quick here. Run again.
And he pounced through again. That looks like a touchdown.
Yeah, it is. Touchdown, Aggies. And they have their first lead of the game. They keep running right at the Patriots very effectively. 5th touchdown, 4th on the ground.
Yeah, I was hoping the Patriots would have been able to formulate some kind of plan to keep that from happening during halftime, but still the Aggies just abusing that defense.
Like we said, we sort of thought they had him on 4th down, but it was not to be. And Fairview made it look easy after that. Snap, hold, kick is up and good.
Kick is good. 7:36 to go in the third quarter. Fairview 35, DAR 28.
And Stubblefield and company are going to have to come out here and really retaliate. They got to get points back up on the board and then get a stop because, I mean, as far as we've seen during this game, whoever gets the ball is usually going to score.
Yeah, you'd also like to see here for the Patriots, maybe, obviously you don't want to change what works, change what you're doing, but maybe mix it up, maybe a few more ground plays and get a longer drive going, give your defense some rest. They've been out there for quite a long time and for about 4.5 minutes to open the half, and they're just getting pounded on the ground. So they're tired, they want to blow.
Number 25, Brady Largent. Number 9, T.J. Leonard. Number 5, Blake Tandy.
Tandy, Largent, and Leonard back to receive for the Patriots.
Kick is toward the right side.
That's Largent going to be grabbing it.
Yeah, fielded by Largent, taken up the left side. He's getting swarmed and taken down.
Kickoff return by Largent.
So a couple of unfortunate breaks for the Patriots in this game. Hail Mary, 37-yard touchdown pass to end the first half. Followed by that tough luck 4th down conversion.
First and 10 for DAR.
And they look up and they find themselves trailing a game that they might feel like they've outplayed the opposition.
Yeah, I would say offensively the Patriots have definitely outperformed the offense of the Aggies, but defensively, like we keep saying and harping on, it's just not up to par.
Stubblefield in the gun, hands it off. And nothing going there. Darling on the carry. He's taken down.
Gets maybe a yard on that play.
Yeah, 2nd and 9.5 here for Stubblefield and his offense. We'll see if they go back to the air. Stubblefield's strong arm. Stubblefield looking right side, now back to left, slings it open, Sutton overthrow him.
Stubblefield pass intended for Sutton.
Just a little bit lower, and Sutton could have probably
he
caught that and been gone.
I think with his wheels, he would have caught that and ran that in. Talked about the drive summary for the Aggies. On the flip side, drive summary for the Patriots. Throwing touchdown to Sutton on the opening drive. Then a throwing touchdown to Leonard. Rushing touchdown by Stubblefield. So 3 straight possessions to open the game with touchdowns. Sideline warning on the Patriots here. That doesn't result in any yards unless it happens again. After those 3 touchdowns, Stubblefield threw an interception, the only turnover of the game. Then Largent with a big 30-yard rushing touchdown. And then the punt toward the end of the half that allowed the Aggies to come up with a miracle touchdown there.
And Stubblefield back to pass on the 3rd and 10 for the Patriots.
3rd and 9, screenplay. Got to make some people miss. He's trying to get the edge, trying to elude that Aggie defense, but he cannot. Leonard was trying to do everything he could to make yards, but he could not, and unfortunately, not a good start to the first half for the Patriots.
Yeah, absolutely not ideal for the Patriots, having to give this back to the Aggies here. If the Aggies score again, the momentum is going to be completely swung in the Aggies' favor, and it's just going to be hard to retaliate.
Obviously, that momentum pendulum started to swing at the end of the first half with that big touchdown to end it, and then to open the second half exactly what the Aggies wanted. Big drive, big touchdown, as the punt is away and taken, and he is going to be swallowed up right at the 30. Big tackle by Robert McCaney.
Absolutely hammered him there.
Yeah, it was one-on-one, and a huge tackle by McCamey, because if he makes McCamey miss there, he had a lot of open field, as McCamey was the only guy around.
And you gotta love McCamey on that play. Not the biggest of guys, but I mean he really just laid him out there. Could hear that tackle from up here.
Yeah. So big tackle. Maybe it'll give that Patriot defense some momentum. They need something here, some sort of spark. 3 and out, turnover, something. Get that offense back on the field quickly. Running play on the first down, and he's got room again.
He's pulling men along, and he gets the first down and probably about 7 more after.
Yeah, near midfield, marked at about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made by Largent and Jarman.
So 1st and 10 for Fairview.
Have a heat timeout on the field.
And we will have a heat timeout. So 35-28 Aggies. Game 1 of regional play at Patriot Stadium on a Friday night. Both offensives have looked good. Defenses not so much, but the Aggies came up with a big stop there on the Patriots' first drive of the second half.
Yeah, Patriots really have to, you know, to just wake up here. They gotta get back in the mindset that they were at the beginning of the game. Got to get that fire lit back underneath them to get going.
Yeah, they need to bear down here and get a stop. They do not want to go down by two scores in a game like this. See if there's anything the Patriots can do to stop that ground game. Aggies have had some good blocks, and the Patriots have had some not so good tackles in this one. Handoff again. Got to stop him. Right side. He's got room again, and pushing across for the first down. Chains will move once again. Back-to-back rushes over 10 yards to start this second drive of the second half for Fairview. They need somebody to make a big play. Not necessarily a team play, but just an individual play. Maybe punch the ball out, dive on it, get the ball back, screen play right side, trying to keep him honest, and they wrap him up and take him down.
Reasonably good tackle there. Still wasn't great. Another arm tackle, but managed to trip him up there.
Yeah, got him by the legs there.
But yeah, that big play that you're talking about, that's what the Patriots really need to fire them back up. Right now, they're just kind of getting beat in.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just struggling.
Yeah, it feels a little bit stagnant here for the Patriots. Not much going, you know, coming out of the half. You didn't have any momentum. The Aggies were saying, we got this after that big 37-yard touchdown, and they run it on the ground again. A lot of room, right side, first down and more. Near the red zone, into the red zone, making men miss. 10-5, still on his feet, and finally taken down near the goal line.
And I'm sorry, the Patriots, that just shouldn't happen. I mean, with so many men there to tackle him, I mean, if you just get one good solid tackle, that's all you need to get him to the ground.
Yeah, a lot of athletic moves though in the running back's defense. It's making people miss for sure. 1st and goal. Run right side. Not this time. Second down. So nothing going there. This would be a huge goal line stand for the Patriots as the clock winds down under 4:30 to go, third quarter. Fairview knocking a lot of time off that clock with all this running. Second down. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's got blockers, but he's taken down.
Inching towards that goal line.
Yeah, he made some progress that time for
It's
sure.
going to be 3rd down and maybe 2 yards.
Yeah. 3rd and goal from the 2. This is a huge play here.
2 yards brings up 3rd goal.
If you stop them here, you make the Aggies think about what they want to do. Do they want to kick that field goal, go up by 10? Or they go for it, get greedy, go for the touchdown, but you got to stop them first. Rushing play, left side, taken down again.
Nice.
So the Patriots do stop them there, and they do make them think about it. 4th and goal, as that was a huge 3rd down stop.
And like you said, if the Patriots can stop this here, even if they force them to kick a field goal,
that's a win.
that's huge.
I think the Aggies are going to go for it.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to go for it too. With the dominance they've been showing with the rushing game so far, they're definitely going to go for it.
Doesn't feel like a field goal kicking game either. And they're getting the play call, and they're going to go for it. 10 seconds to go on the play clock.
Huge play for the Patriots.
3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. We'll see if they can come on with that big stop again.
And I think they've got a
Whistles
timeout called.
blow.
Timeout taken by Fairview.
Fairview is going to take a timeout, so they're forced to burn one of their second half timeouts. Not the worst thing. And we'll see if they have a different decision after the timeout.
I think they'll stay with it. I think they're just going to make sure that everybody's on the same page, not screw this one up.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah, Patriots also good for them to get some time to make sure that they know what they're doing. They're not leaving any gaps open. This is one of the most vital points of the game for the Patriots.
I would say probably the most important point of the game thus far. And the Patriot defenders are hungry. They're fired up. They know that they haven't had the best of games, but they know that if they can get a stop here, they could maybe swing the momentum back in their favor and then march down the field with a huge offensive drive and tie this game up and go from there. But it all starts with a defensive stop here. Going to make sure everybody knows who they got, who's their man, what their assignments are on this pivotal 4th down play. Obviously, we know what happened on the last 4th down. That came in the first half. And the Aggies were just able to make it. 4th and goal. We're about the 3-yard line.
And here we go.
Snap taken. Quarterback looking. He's looking to throw. He slings it.
Oh,
and
drop
incomplete.
pass. Not the greatest coverage, but a little misstep by the receiver there. And the Patriots, honestly, they get lucky, but we'll take it at this point.
Yeah, I like that. So they do come up with that huge stop that they were looking for, and trailing by 7. Their offense will now look to go 97 yards, the length of the field, and hopefully tie this one up.
This could be the turning point for the Patriots. This is what they needed, the defense to step up and get a stop to turn it around.
And I hope it is. And I like what they did on that goal line stand. The Aggies ran it 3 times. I mean, why would they not? It's been working all night, but they stopped them all 3 times. And they made them think about it. They made them take a timeout. They made them think about it and forced them to throw the ball, which they were unable to do. Their quarterback was unable to connect with, quite honestly, an open man. But nonetheless, the Patriots take over, 1st and 10 from their own 3. Down by 7 with 2:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. Regional game. So they'll try to fight forward for a couple yards here.
Yeah, need a little space to work there for Justin.
Yeah. Not sure how far he got.
Didn't look like that much, maybe 2 yards.
So 2nd down, you need to move the chains once. I think if they move the chains once, then they're rolling.
2 yards, it is 2nd.
Obviously, you don't want to go 3 and out here and punt from the shadow of your own goalpost. Leonard rushes back onto the field.
Patriots break huddle, and hopefully they know what they need to do to get out of this situation.
Yeah, 5 seconds on the play clock. They get the snap off. Up the middle, he's got a hole, he's got a seam, running up the left sideline. He's left all the Aggie defenders behind him. It's a foot race to the end zone. 40, 30, and taken down from behind. Huge run, though, into Aggie territory by none other than Justin Stubblefield.
Correction, Tyler Darling. But the excitement is all the same. That is exactly what the Patriots needed.
Yeah, jumped the gun a little bit there. Darling on the carry. And he comes out of the game and gets mobbed by his teammates, as he should. Got lost there. Thought I saw a 1-0. And it was a 1-2 instead. But like you said, the excitement there, nonetheless. Patriots down to the 26-yard line.
And this is, like we keep saying, the momentum that is swinging here. I mean, it is swung, I would say, back to the Patriots at this point. If they can get this touchdown, they're on the road to a good return.
Stubblefield whistles blow. Might have started early. Not sure what's going on here.
Yeah, not entirely sure the call here.
Maybe something wrong with the clock, play clock.
Yeah, I think
No penalties.
I think that might have been what it was.
Yeah, I never saw a flag, and none came out. So 1st and 10 from the 21. Handoff.
Largen's
this
got
time
the
to
edge.
Largen, right side. And
Pretty
a
good gain there.
9 yards.
Made by Black and Martin. They made 6 yards and he's 2nd and 4.
2nd down. Run up the middle. It's Largen again.
They shut him down this time. Oh, ball might have got loose there.
Fairview pointing. Hopefully they don't have it. Huddle of players. No signal. Which means that the Patriots retain the football.
Yeah, that could have been really
That could have been
unfortunate.
disastrous and a momentum killer as time ticks under a minute to go. 3rd quarter, 35-28. Fairview over DAR. Largen with a huge run
Patriots with
to get
about
the
10
Patriots-
seconds to figure it out.
to get the Patriots out of the shadow of their own goalpost. It was a foot race to the end zone. As you're right, 4 seconds to go. Stubblefield takes the snap, slings it. Incomplete. Looked like he was there early.
Defender looked like he was all over him.
No flag. Clock stops here. It's 4th down, and now the Patriots have a decision, and I don't think there's really one to be made. I think you got to go for it here. 4th and short. Huge 4th down for them, similar to what the Aggies had. They converted a 4th down earlier in the game. 4th down. Stubblefield looks to the sideline. 10 on the play clock.
Oh, somebody jumped.
Jumped.
It looked like
I think it's going to be a Patriot.
yeah, clapping from the defense, and that's going to be on the Patriots.
Wow. Yeah, Patriots sideline and Patriots players were hoping that they would give the offside for the causing the offensive player to jump, but they do not, and now it's 4th and 9.
Quite honestly, it's probably about the same thing that would happen as the last play. Stubblefield's probably just going to try to bomb this over into the end zone.
Stubblefield looking left side, fires it, got a
a
man,
man.
complete to Sutton, tackled, touchdown! Huge play once again. This time it's Stubblefield to Sutton, just like we had at the beginning of the game.
That was amazing. This is exactly what the Patriots needed. I'd say they're well on the way.
Yeah, Sutton was thrown in the end zone. We hope they're well on their way. It feels like they are, but in all reality, they're looking to tack on a PAT to tie the game with only 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. So still lots of football to be played here on a great game so far. Extra point needs to be true and is. Duval knocks it through again. He's 5 for 5.
20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
And think back, Howie, to just before halftime, whenever we were sitting here talking about how the Aggies got the momentum swung all the way in their favor. The Patriots were down on themselves, defense not doing great, offense struggling, but now look, we're all the way back to even, and I'd say the momentum has swung all the way back to the Patriots.
The momentum has certainly swung, and it started with that huge 4th and goal incomplete pass, followed by a little sneak by Stubblefield to try to get some room. and Largen was able to give them all the room they needed, rushing it all the way from about the 5-yard line all the way into Aggie territory, was finally tackled at the 30, and then things were looking up, but then we had a 4th down, 4th and 4, false start, 4th and 9, things not looking good again. Stubblefield comes through, throws it to Sutton. Sutton was slung into the end zone for the touchdown, and now we find ourselves tied with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. We will see if the Patriot defense and special teams can keep up the momentum that the offense created, along with the defense. Starts with a kick. Duvall ready. Short kick, going to be fielded by an up man. And he's got Patriot defenders all around him, and they will take him down. Marked at about the 31-yard line. The Aggies will start there.
Kickoff return by Jennings.
With their 3rd drive of the half.
Tackle made by Tandy and Binkley. It's first down, Fairview.
And this is where the Patriots defense really needs to show back up. We gotta, they gotta just hammer down here.
Yeah, probably 1 play remaining in the third quarter. Then we will get to the pivotal 4th. Rushing play, quarterback speed option, pitch. And
it's about 5.
Gain. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter, and that will certainly end it. So we are still tied through 3 quarters of football at Patriot Stadium in regional game number 1. It's the DAR Patriots 35, the Fairview Aggies 35. And while the teams take a break, we would like to thank New Hope Telephone Company for providing internet access that allows us to do these streams. New Hope Telephone Company has been in action since 1952. So thank you to them. So at the end of quarter number 1, Patriots had a 21-7 lead. Second quarter, they were outscored, and it was capped off by that 37-yard Hail Mary to end the half by the Aggies that tied things at 28, and the team's quote-unquote trade touchdowns in the third quarter, even though it didn't really feel like an even trade, as Fairview started the half and marched down the field with an easy touchdown, just as they had been doing all game. It was followed by a Patriot 3-and-out punt, and the momentum felt like it was all in Fairview's favor right until the Patriot defense was able to get a huge goal line stand, a huge run by Darling into Fairview territory, and Stubblefield and Sutton did the rest. So that's where we stand, 35 apiece, entering quarter number 4.
Yeah, and with 12 minutes of football left, I'm really excited to see how this game's going to turn out.
Yeah, as everyone in the stadium and everyone listening at home is. Handoff given. And he's still on his feet. They could not wrap up first down. Aggies.
Still with those arm tackles, gets the first down and grabs maybe 4 or 5 more. Patriots, if the Patriots want to win this game, they have to do something on that type of play. They have to get that runner down.
Yeah, they were able to do it 3 times in a row on that critical goal line stand in the second half. They've not been able to replicate that so far on this third drive of the second half. Still plenty of time, though. The Aggies still on their side of the field, nearing midfield. Handoff up the middle. He's got room. He's got the first down. Up the right sideline. Still going. And taken down around the 30. Brasher will check in on defense.
Tackle made by Reeves. They made 16 yards, first down Fairview.
16-yard run on that play for Fairview, and the Patriots, they just
all
absolutely
the way
cannot
down
allow
to the
that.
30, first and 10. Aggies looking to respond quickly. Handoff, left side. He's got room there. He's got room everywhere. Near the 20 and taken out of bounds after another first down run. A little bit of a late tackle there maybe. No flag thrown. Helmet came off. That is Caleb Jarman. Puts his helmet back on and returns to the field of play.
Now, if the helmet comes off out of bounds, does it? Can you go back on the same play?
I'm not sure, but
No, it doesn't
no,
look like
doesn't
it.
look like it is. He's coming out.
Yeah, I didn't
I didn't
think
so.
that.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
he
didn't
might
think that
get
was
away
how
with
that
it,
worked.
though.
But
So the check-in will be James Binkley. Now Patriot defense scrambling. Don't look like they know quite where they're supposed to be. Now they do. Handoff, right side. Can't make the tackle. Still going on his feet. Finally taken down.
didn't quite get the touchdown, but it's close enough to where with this running game, you can almost give it to him, unless
Yeah.
something tragic happens.
Something great if you look at it
Yeah,
from the Patriot
That's
side.
true.
And that did happen last time that they had goal to go.
13 yards, first
So
and goal,
maybe a
Fairview.
similar result here. Quarterback keeper. He's
And he's in it. Yep. Touchdown Aggies.
He is
Touchdown,
in, so
Fairview.
touchdown Fairview, that didn't take long. Coming out of the quarter, it only takes them 1 minute to score. And just like that, Fairview is back in front.
And the Patriots, I mean, I am confident in their ability to score the football, but right now all they have to worry about is getting stops. I mean, if they can just get even one stop, it would be a huge factor in
It's
this
almost
game.
what you feel like, but Fairview has came up with a couple big stops of their own. As they almost blocked that one again as they did in the first half, but it was not to be. And the field goal, extra point was up and good.
11 minutes to go in the game.
So Fairview has their
Fairview
fifth
42,
their
DAR
fifth
37.
rushing touchdown of the game, and their sixth touchdown total, bringing their total to 42. Patriots sit at 35 with 11 minutes to go in the game. So we'll see if Stubblefield and his offense can answer. For the Patriots, they have 5 touchdowns. Bookend touchdown, Stubblefield to Sutton. And in the middle, we had a throwing touchdown to Leonard, a rushing touchdown by Stubblefield, and a rushing touchdown by Largent.
And I think that what you were talking about earlier, Howie, the defense just being extremely tired. Most of them playing on offense and defense, and with the Aggies running the ball all the time, they're always working for it. Just probably very worn out by now.
Yeah,
But hopefully they can push through.
Kick is up and away and fielded behind the 20 and taken forward.
Largent with the ball.
Yeah, toward that sideline and out of room, but a decent return
Largent,
for Largent.
run out of bounds by.
And the Patriots offense will come on to the field.
It'll be first and 10 for DAR to 36.
So yeah, like you mentioned, Patriot defense definitely getting tired. But it's that point in the game where you have to dig down deep. It's who wants it more, who's still got it in them, who wants to go get that football game that is right there for the taking. Stubblefield slings it left side, got a man. Wow, no flag there. Short gain.
Pass complete to TJ Leonard.
Yeah,
Patriot
Leonard grabs
fan.
maybe 4 on that.
Yeah,
Looked like a clear face mask.
Yeah,
but
Patriot fans and coaches alike wanting that face mask
Call.
call. Was not given to the ref that by the ref that was right there. To be fair, maybe he saw something we didn't. Maybe, sometimes it's a little bit deceptive if you get him by the helmet, not the mask. Stubblefield dropping back to pass, 2nd and 6. He's got a man right side.
And that is Tace. That's Tay Stewart on the reception. His first reception tonight.
Stubblefield's pass is complete to Tate Stewart.
So Stewart is right near the sticks. Did not get the first down, so big 3rd down coming up. Patriots are 4 for 6 on 3rd down in the game.
I guess they're saying his knee went down.
Timeout taken.
Yeah,
It's
timeout DAR.
that spot looks.
Yeah, there were some
Play back 4 yards.
almost sounded like errant whistles because his knee was not down,
Yeah.
but the whistles blew. It's almost like as soon as he caught it, the whistles blew, even though he turned upfield and made it near those markers.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he probably got another 1 or 2 yards after the whistles were blown. He kept going.
Yeah, and that's what he needed for the first down. But instead, it's going to be 3rd and 2 as Patriot coaches are screaming, yelling at their players, trying to fire them up, get them ready for this 3rd down. As this is huge. Like I said, Patriots 4 for 6 on 3rd down so far. They've been good. This is the biggest of them yet. 10:02 to go in the game. Patriots trailing by 7, 42-35. And what has been a great football game. Still 10:02 to go. And we'll see if they go to the ground here. 3rd and 2. Now we're ready to go. 3rd and 2. Snap taken. Stubblefield looking. Got a man. First down. Up the field, taken out at the 45. They made that look easy.
And that is Tandy on the reception. Exactly what the Patriots needed to dig him out of that little hole that they got themselves in there.
It's the thing that you grow to love about Stubblefield is he can make the big plays. He can launch it down the field. He can make plays happen with his feet. But when you need just a couple yards, you can rely on his arm to throw it for 3, 4, 5 and get you that first down like he did there.
Yeah, nice little post route. You can almost count on it.
Stubblefield keeps it here. Looking, now pitches it forward. And I do not think Tandy was ready for that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was ready for that. And you heard a few groans from the fans. Looked a little errant almost. I would have rather him thrown out of bounds almost.
Yeah,
something bad happens.
A little bit dangerous, but Tandy catches that. That's a complete pass, and he might have room to work. So 2nd and 10 on the 46-yard line. 42-35 Aggies, regional game number 1. Both teams 1-1 on the year. Patriot offense doing what they do. Handoff here, right side, searching for room.
That's Darling, gains a few yards.
Yeah. Probably about 5 yards there. So another 3rd down coming up. Converted that last one, makes him 5 for 7 on the day.
Third and 6 situation.
Yeah, another 3rd medium. You look to Justin's arm.
And it's a handoff.
Instead. He's got room. He's got the first down and more. Still on his feet inside the 30.
Brady Largent barreling downfield for that huge play for the Patriots.
Yeah, Largent and Darling have carried most of the load as far as the running is concerned for the Patriots, and they've done a great job. Obviously, the biggest of those runs being Darling's run from inside their own 10 out to the Aggie 30. Patriots ready to go again. They go with a little tempo. Handoff, ball dropped, and the Aggies might be on it.
It looks like the Aggies fell on it.
And they did. So, as I mentioned earlier, that second half turnover could be a killer. And you hope it's not, but
yeah, if anything, that is exactly what did not need to happen there for the Patriots.
Yeah, it was a fumble on the handoff. It wasn't really Largent's fault. Sort of mistimed. It wasn't really anyone's fault there. Sort of on them both. As the Aggies go right back to the ground, right side. He's got room. First down and more. But yeah, the fumble happened there on the handoff. Stubblefield sort of, didn't put it in the right spot. Largent wasn't able to handle it. Ball rolled on the ground. And the first to the ground were the Fairview Aggies.
But for the Patriots here, what's passed is passed. It's already happened. You got to move past it. Defense just has to get a stop here, even more than ever.
Yeah, defense has to step up with 8:30 to go in the game. Do not want Fairview to go up by 2 touchdowns. Run up the middle. He's got more room.
And another first down.
And they're just running right at them. I mean, they're switching it up right and left, but for the most part, it's right up the middle, right between the tackles. And the Patriots are just getting outplayed on the defensive side of the ball. Fairview doing a few things here by putting the ball on the ground. One, they're getting first downs. Two, they're chewing clock. And three, once again, they're wearing down that Patriot defense. Handoff again. More room, left side, near the sticks.
And might be just short
Yeah,
there.
I think he's
but
short, but still another huge gain on first down.
And like you said, chewing that clock down. I mean, at this point, that's about all they need to do. I mean, obviously another score would be great for them, but you can just chew that clock. I mean, that's the game.
So 2nd and 1, 7:40 to go. Patriots used a timeout on offense as well, so they only have 2 of those looking down the stretch. Handoff again, first down.
And more. First down and probably about 7 more yards after that.
Yeah, down to the 30. Running at will are these Aggies, especially in the second half. The one glimmer of hope that the Patriots had was that goal line stand. We were able to capitalize, score the touchdown, but unfortunately, the offense coughed the ball up on the last possession. It's put the Patriots in a bad situation, trailing by 7 with 7:15 to go. Run up the middle, and he breaks free, and a shoelace tackle is the only thing that prevented him from running into the end zone.
And
moves the chains again.
Like we said earlier, I mean, you see him run into a sea of Navy, and he somehow he just pops out of there and gets more yards. I mean, it's
one white jersey, like you said, a sea of Navy, and he breaks free. Hand off again. Not as many yards that time, but still a modest gain.
Gain of, looks like about 5.
Defense for the Patriots has to buckle down here. Clock winding down, 6:35 and counting. Patriots need to stop, at least hold them to 3, and then get that offense on the field and score quick. Or force a turnover. They have not forced a turnover yet. Hand off up the middle.
Carried by Ellis.
Another first down.
Going to move the chains, and it's going to be looks like a 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8 for the Aggies.
I'd expect another handoff. It is.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he fights forward for some more yards.
Carried by Ellis.
Gets maybe 4.
And the only thing it's breaking is the Patriots' defense.
And along with the defense, their spirits.
Have a heat timeout on the field.
So a heat timeout, actually pretty good timing for the Patriots as the clock continues to run for some reason for a few extra seconds. All the way down to 5:45 with this heat timeout. And now they fix the clock.
Is corrected.
Back to 6:04.
Attention please, the quarterback club at the west end of the stadium has steak sandwiches marked down to half price while they last.
So once again, if you're the Patriot defense, I mean, you got to get this goal line stand. 6:04 to go, not much time left in the game. Try to get that goal line stand, force a kick, maybe get a block. Even if they get 3, maybe you still have a chance. But a touchdown here feels like your hopes are slim, still there but slim.
Yeah, and with the history of the Aggies driving down the field, if they get a touchdown here, even if the Patriots go back and score, it's going to be very difficult for them to not
You're gonna have to get that
to
3
have
out,
enough time.
The Aggies are ready to play football. Patriots making their way back on the field as well. 2nd and goal from the 5. Need a couple big stops here, and once again, I would surely think this time the Aggies would try to punch it in for 3, but you never know.
2nd and goal at the 5.
2nd and goal. Snap taken, handoff given. Up the gut.
And he's in, looks like. Yep,
Touchdown,
that is a
Fairview.
touchdown for the Aggies.
Yeah, touchdown Fairview with 5:55 to go. As they score on 2nd and goal. their 6th rushing touchdown of the game. They ran all over this Patriot defense. Extra point is just good.
Kick is good.
A little bit of a short
5:55
kick,
to
but
go in the game.
finds its way
Fairview
over
49,
the crossbar.
DAR 35.
So with 5:55 to go, it's Fairview 49, DAR 35, and they will have a steep hill to climb if they want to get back in this one.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, unprobable, but still, still there's a chance that the Patriots can turn this back around.
Yeah, if you're the Patriots, you need some sort of play on special teams here or some sort of quick strike touchdown. You want to score in no more than about 3 minutes. And at that point, thinking about onside kicks maybe, or maybe you just boot it away and try to hope that your defense can get the stop that they will have to get. But first things first, you got to score that first touchdown as they're down by 2 of them. With 5:55 to go in regional game number 1.
Simmons to kick off for Fairview. Back deep for DAR is Tandy, Leonard, and Largent.
Well, the kick is away. It's a short kick and out of bounds, flag thrown. So the Aggies are fine with that at this point, up by 2 touchdowns, making the Patriot offense start at the 35-yard line. So what do you think here if you're the Patriots? Start taking shots downfield, or?
I mean, at this point, you got to score. You got to score really fast for the Patriots. And I mean really fast. I would say that I don't know, they'd have to score within probably a minute to 2 minutes for them to even have a chance.
We'll see where they spot that ball. So that ball was kicked out of bounds, which is a flag, which would normally spot the ball at the 35-yard line. But since the ball went out of bounds before the 35-yard line, they will take over at the 42, where it went out of bounds.
It's 1st and 10 for
So a few
DAR
extra yards for the
42.
Patriots on the little bit of the shanked kick, but got the job done. I mean, like I said, if you're the Aggies, you don't want a kickoff return. That's the quickest way the Patriots can score.
Yeah, definitely.
Stubblefield keeps it himself, and nowhere to go. Taken down inbounds, clock running.
Yep, not ideal there. Clock keeps running.
Interesting play call to start, but
yeah, not sure.
Maybe thought he could catch him off guard. They're obviously thinking pass like everyone else is, and you're looking really good if Stubblefield races down the sideline, picks up the first down and more, and steps out of bounds and stops the clock. Instead, he's tackled inbounds, no gain, clock moving, 5:25 and counting.
Yep, and he's back to pass
now.
now.
Looking back to pass, slings it. Leonard.
Oh, Leonard was not looking at the right time.
Yeah, his head was not around, and by the time it slung around, the ball was almost to his hands, practically at his hands. It hit his hands, but he could not make the catch. 3rd and 10.
If anything, incompletion stops the clock, so let's the Patriots kind of gather themselves and think about this next play.
This big 3rd down play. Obviously, it's a 4-down game at this point. You got a couple downs to get those 10 yards. Stubblefield rolling left. He's left-handed and fires it. Caught. Sutton cuts back.
Does get the first down.
Yeah, gets the first down.
Clock will stop. That's ideal.
Yeah, great job there by Sutton. I think he might have had the first down on the catch, but it would have been close, so he took a little bit of a circle back and made sure he got that first down. Clock moving after the chains move. 5:07 and counting. Patriots need to score here pretty soon. 2 timeouts for the Patriots in the second half. Stubblefield looking, can't take a sack, and does.
Flag thrown.
So Stubblefield actually got that ball away.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to matter. As from, obviously it looked like he was going down. And, if you're going to the ground, you can't throw that ball. It's going to be intentional grounding
Going to call intentional grounding on
Yep.
DAR.
Loss of down. Clock should start again shortly. So now the Patriots are backed up a long way. Loss of down.
Back about where they started.
Yeah, maybe a couple yards shorter than where they started, and they need to get all the way down across the Fairview 40 for the first down. They're on their own 40. Clock's still not running. It'll start on a snap, I guess. Second down and a long way to go. Leonard in motion right to left. Stubblefield looking, needs a big pass. He steps up and throws
And
right
intercepted.
to a Fairview defender. Racing down the sideline and running out of bounds, as that might be the exclamation point.
Stubblefield pass intercepted on 11.
Yep, Fairview gonna
JT White.
take this and run the timeout. It's gonna be
Tackle made by Tyler Darling.
near impossible at this point for the Patriots to come back from this.
Yeah, so the 3 turnovers, along with the struggling run defense for the Patriots are going to be their downfall in this one. So their last 2 drives have ended in turnovers, fumble, and interception.
DAR 32.
And with 4:46 to go, down by 2 touchdowns, Fairview has the ball, and like you said, can look to try to run that clock down and out.
Just a very unfortunate way for the game to end, and it looks
Yes.
like he's got room. And
Yeah, he's running into
Yeah.
the end zone. And if the interception wasn't the exclamation point, that is touchdown Fairview.
And you hate to see that happen, because if somebody just looked at the score of this game, you would think, you know, it was a little bit of a blowout. But this game was good until the last 12 minutes.
Yeah, we had an awesome football game through 3 quarters. We were tied after 2 quarters. We were tied after 3 quarters. The Aggies scored early in the 4th quarter, but it was far from over at that point, as the Patriots had to punt. They went 3 and out, and then you really thought the Aggies had the game control up by a touchdown with the football. The defense was able to come up with a big goal line stand. Darling with that big run, followed by a Stubblefield touchdown to Sutton, and you just thought at that point that the Patriots had the game in their hand, with the game tied at 35 points apiece at that point. However, the 4th quarter has been all Fairview.
Yeah, and I would say that is heavily due to what you were talking about earlier. Is just the whole team, not just the defense anymore. The whole team is just so worn out from playing both offense and defense, and the constant pounding from the offense, running the ball constantly at them.
The offenses even started to struggle here in the second half. They've only put up 7 points in the second half, as they've had a punt, that passing touchdown that we mentioned, followed by a fumble and interception, whereas Fairview has had 4 rushing touchdowns and 5 tries. So with 4:14 to go, that will be fielded and taken upfield.
Kickoff return by Leonard.
And Leonard takes it out across the 35. And the Patriots will start there.
It'll be 1st and 10 for DAR to 37.
And at this point, the Patriots really just trying to maybe come down the field and make the game, the score not look quite as bad as it does here, but just, again, a very unfortunate way for the game to end. Darling with a nice little run there, bangs off a few defenders and gets the first down.
Yeah, first down there.
Tackle made by Martin.
Patriots next week will have another tough regional game. This time they will be on the road at North Jackson.
Gain of 11 yards, first down DAR.
And the following week, they will come back here and play West Morgan in what is homecoming week for the Patriots. So we hope you will join us 2 weeks' time from tonight. Hand off again to Darling.
Gets maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, as Howie was saying, we do stream every Patriots home game, so we would really appreciate if you guys came back and you know, if you can't make it to the game, spend it here with us.
Yeah, so Fairview will go and play at home next week. They have a region game as well against St. John Paul. So both these teams tonight will be in regional action again next week. Patriots will be looking to bounce back. Fairview will be looking to carry the momentum from this game into that game as another pretty good run here.
Carry at the middle by Largent.
Yeah, Largent gets
3
maybe
minutes to go.
6 yards, 7 yards on that play. But at this point, it's just a little too late for the Patriots.
Tackle made by Barker.
And we'd like to one more time thank New Hope Telephone Company for providing internet access that allows us to do these streams.
Personal foul penalty on Fairview.
And there's a personal foul called on Fairview. We'll give Patriots first down.
Some of the fans with almost a sarcastic cheer at that, so they were maybe looking for some of those earlier on.
First and 10 for DAR to 28.
DAR all the way down to the Aggie 28, 2:58 to go, down 3 touchdowns. 56-35. Fake handoff, Stubblefield looking, throwing, open man, caught by Leonard. He turns upfield, right side, dives, touchdown. No, out of bounds.
Stubblefield's pass complete to TJ Leonard.
Yeah, it sneaked
Knocked
just
out
out of
the
bounds
3-yard line.
Yeah,
right before the end zone there. Got about a yard to go.
yeah, marked out at about the
Second
1. I
down,
thought he
Jameson
reached that ball
White.
across. I thought he was in.
It'll be first and goal for DAR.
See if the Patriots can punch it in, and like you said, nothing
Right,
else make the
made
score look a little
26
bit better
yards.
because we had a great football game for 3 quarters. And the Patriots deserve better than a 3-touchdown loss.
They've got a man coming. Oh, that's large and doesn't get there. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if that.
Largent. Tackle made by
Second and goal, 2:30 to go.
Loss of about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play brings up second down.
Stubblefield back to pass. And reception made by Leonard. That's a touchdown for the
Touchdown
Patriots.
DAR, so Stubblefield and Leonard connect one more time. They've done that twice now. And the Patriots make it 56-41 with 2:14 to go. You know Coach Poole is he's still thinking about winning this football game. If you get a couple onside kicks, he would take onside kick touchdown, but
Oh, they go for
you never
2.
know. They go for 2.
And he had men coming at him, had to get the ball
Yeah.
out of there fast, and just couldn't get a good pass
That is
off.
incomplete, so it's going to be 56-41 with 2:14 to go. And I'm sure that the Patriots will at least attempt an onside kick.
DAR 41.
Down by 15. Coach Poole will huddle up his special teams. Try to draw this up here. Fairview doing the same. As Coach Redding try to make sure his guys cover this football up and virtually in this football game.
Remember, the steak sandwich is reduced to half price at the quarterback concession stand. Pick them up on your way out. Next week, the Patriots will be on the road.
Patriots still in the huddle on the
Another region
sideline.
game, and DAR travels to North Jackson.
Fairview ready
That
to
kickoff is
receive.
Next Friday night at 7 o'clock. Be sure to make the trip. Support the
Patriots will make the slow jog out to attempt what I would think is going to be an onside kick.
Yep, that's what it'll be. Aggies lined up.
Yeah, Aggies ready. Kickoff comes.
Oh my God.
And
No, he manages to fall on it there, but
Onside
that
kick
was
recovered by Simmons.
about
close.
as good as an onside kick as you could ask for. Just the guy happened to come down with it from the Aggies.
yeah, because it didn't quite travel 10 yards, but an Aggie had touched it, so it was live ball. He was able to cradle it and basically secure the Aggies the victory. As they should just be able to run it a couple times and run this thing out. .2:11 to go in the football game. Fairview 56, DAR 41. And he will run. And he's still on his feet.
busts
He
through
might
again.
run in for
And
6
that looks,
more.
yeah, that's another touchdown.
And he will, untouched.
Touchdown, Fairview.
And you wouldn't,
48-yard touchdown.
I mean, I guess if you got it, you might as well go and get it, but
Yeah, Fairview. You know, that kid wants his 6 points. He wants his touchdown. Just to Stubblefield Leonard wanted there, so it's fair game. And with 2:02 remaining, Fairview has a 62-41 lead. So we await the point after.
and they do block that one.
So a second block by the DAR special teams. This one credited to Sutton.
2:02 remaining in the
So a little
game.
gamesmanship happening in these final minutes of a game that has been over for a while. Real time, only a few minutes football time. Like we mentioned a few times, awesome football game through 3 quarters. Both teams had a chance to win. Unfortunately, Fairview was able to pull away. And they look to be on their way. If we can get this final 2:02 to expire. 62-41.
Are now marked down to $2.
Yeah, that would be ideal if that 2:02 did expire in a somewhat timely manner.
Yeah, both teams just running up the score back and forth at this point. We'll see if the Patriots elect to answer back. Kick is away and out of bounds. Flag will be tossed right where it went out, and this time they will take over at the 35. So looking forward to next week. Homecoming week after that if you're the Patriots. Instead of taking it at
And they're going to
35, the Patriots will take the re-kick.
all right.
Fairview will have to free kick.
That's an interesting rule because if you're Fairview, you could just kick it out again, right?
And then we get to sit here for like 3 hours and just watch them keep kicking it out again.
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Fairview will re-kick from the 35.
If you're Coach Poole and they kick it out again, do you make them kick it again?
I mean, I think it's a 5-yard because usually they kick off from the 40, so now they're kicking off from the 35, so it does put you back. Well, you could, like I said, kick it out again. Hopefully he doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's not
And
ideal.
he won't. Leonard will take it and fall down. He was looking for a return, but he fell. Tosses the ball aside in disgust as 1 second comes off the clock.
DAR will begin possession 17, first and 10.
.201 to go in the football game. Fairview 62, DAR 41.
Looks like the Patriots have their backup quarterback in.
And
They're
off.
just going to run the ball.
Carry number 26, Mason
And
Emmons.
taken down. Emmons on the carry. His second carry of the game.
And a 3 on the play. There is a flag.
Flags being tossed
Another flag.
left and right.
And if
Probably.
you're throwing a flag like that, it's probably unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, he's
A little bit of a
tossing those up in style.
flamboyant throw there.
It's
gonna be
unsportsmanlike conduct.
a couple of them on Fairview.
Yeah, was that like a face mask and then an
No, I
unsportsmanlike?
think they were. I don't know. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see the first call, but I think back-to-back 15-yarders allow this game to drag on a little bit longer.
That is what it will do.
1:53 to go.
First and 10 for DAR to 41.
62-41. Handoff. Emmons. Swarmed and taken down. Hopefully no more players will be unsportsmanlike. That's not nice.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. Want to be a good sport.
No gain on the play. Tackle made by Gamer. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. Clock is running. 1:15 and counting. Screen pass. Right side and whistles blow
Pass complete to Tandy.
and play stops. Tandy on the catch and loss of a yard or two. Third down.
2 yards brings up third down.
And if they time it right, should be the last play of the game. As long as they let it run under 40 seconds, which they will do. Under 40 seconds, so we should just have a snap, a run play here, line up and shake hands.
And again, it's a very unfortunate way for this game to end because it was just such a good game. Very entertaining to watch. Definitely the most entertaining game played in this stadium all year for the first 3 quarters. But in this last quarter, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, ball comes out there.
And oh my God, they stopped the clock.
Yeah, ball comes out there, changes the possession clock. Clock stops.
Yeah.
4th turnover for the Patriots.
You think they might just be able to let
Now-
their fingers slip or something.
Now Fairview will end the game with the ball after they take a knee.
Lost a 5 on the play.
Yeah, they will run the clock, thankfully.
And that'll wrap it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Your final score, Fairview 62, DAR 41. Thanks for joining us as Fairview improves to 1-0 in regional play, 2-1 on the season. The Patriots fall to 1-2 on the season, 0-1 in regional play. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you will join us 2 weeks' time, like I said, for homecoming.
Yeah, thank you, everyone, and good night.